Are we good? Is that gone? I'm
Yeah,
good. All right, cool.
yeah.
Oh my lord, what in the world?
We don't get warnings about stuff like that.
Oh no, it's Halloween, buddy. Little trick with that tree.
Ah,
I
I
didn't
had to
plan
take.
to have to go change my pants before we watch this movie, so
I took my earbuds out because I was like, "Oh, I know it's coming."
yeah. I just put headphones on. Like I had just put them on when that happened, man. I'm pretty sure I lost some hearing in that.
Good job, Tommy. Way to go. Oh man, that's our new Halloween entry, folks.
Oh yeah.
It just threw everything off. Hey everybody, I'm your host, the Appalachian American. While things fall down behind me, I'm here, and we are 5 seconds to spare on time. With me, as always, is my buddy Tommy Gunn,
How's it going, everybody?
and joining us tonight, the King of Zombies himself, Justin from the channel The Podcasting Dead.
You know it. Hi. I'm gonna get situated here in a second. Just sharing this link with our Facebook. Actually, let me copy that because I'm lazy. I don't want to type it out again for YouTube.
And co-owner of the Barn of Pleasures.
Oh yeah, well Ezekiel owns it. We just work there.
Yeah, y'all take care of it. Y'all like superintendents.
Justin is one of my favorite employees. He gets a discount.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. God, that cracks me up every time.
Then Jerry's just over there like, roar, dude. I used to be his favorite.
Raw, dude. I have been looking so hard to try to find a picture of a guy standing like at a throne, like looking mighty, and I was gonna crop King Ezekiel's face on it, and then I was trying to. I guess I could use like a Princess Leia, like Slave Leia from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah.
Or no, Return of the Jedi. Slave Leia.
Game of Thrones.
Maybe I have to just find the scene and like put it in because I want it to be. I need like Princess Leia or something in her slave gear, and then put Jerry's face on it and like a little bubble that says "Raw, dude."
Raw, dude.
Oh man.
If you've never heard of the Barn of Pleasures, just head over to our channel and just listen to any podcast. It always ends up coming up somehow or another.
Links in the description.
It
Oh,
is.
man. It's fantastic.
It's a wonderful place where all of your favorite Walking Dead characters have sex with each other.
Oh yeah.
All of those who are of age, of course. None of the teens are allowed, but
Right.
but yeah. All right, so now I think I'm half situated. My pants are a little mushy from that BS y'all threw on in the beginning with no warning. And these headphones are really good. These are skull candies. I didn't go all fancy with Beats. I just got some skull candies, but these are really nice.
Oh Lord.
So that's normally great.
That was right in your ear.
Dude, it couldn't have been any louder. I mean, like, I think I did pretty good. I don't know if you could see me, but I didn't jump or anything. But
You
on
were
the
like-
inside, I definitely was like, what?
Tommy sprung that on me. He was like, "Hey, here's this. You're gonna like it." Because I asked him the other night. I was like, "Hey, man, can you make a Halloween themed intro so that way we can have something cool to open up?"
Right.
Oh yeah, I got you. So he was like, "Hey man, I'm uploading it now. Like, why don't you take a look at it?" And I was like, all right. And it got me. It got me hard.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure anytime anybody won't tell you what something is because, oh, you're gonna love this.
Oh yeah.
He did not, in fact, love this.
Well, see, I was gonna do a really scary song for the intro, but I was like, nah, that's not gonna. I was like, you do a nice, subtle Halloween song, and then bam.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
I
Better be
still
glad.
I still left all the video clips in from Tommy's what my make believe vacation was, just because I thought they were hilarious. So I've left all his stuff in there to just do stuff. Oh hey, here's somebody.
What does my mic sound okay, guys?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets a little overdriven. This iRig, iRig will really distort sometimes.
Thanks for leaving a comment on my beer review.
Thanks for leaving a really good beer review for me to comment on. You're raising your daughter right. When she was like, make some rum, and I'm like, I'm drinking rum right now.
Oh yeah. So what's up, late? How you been? What are you doing?
I'm okay.
Other than sounding fantastic on the mic.
Right.
Well, I have a pop filter.
Yeah, I've got one. I just never
I do
have
too.
the energy to go put it on.
Yeah.
But I don't have the little. I don't have the little thingy over mine. Mine just.
You only use one or the other.
I got a
you
Power
don't-
Ranger.
Yeah,
so
you don't
whatever.
need to use both. You either use the pop filter or use the skirt, like the little. I've got the little one that slides over, and then it makes this hilariously big. You know what? I'm gonna go get it. It makes it look
you guys
bigger.
had started. What movie were we watching?
All right, let me.
He sent you the
Copy.
link.
No, it's. I got to copy and paste it. Hang on. Because the link went bad overnight.
Oh,
Yeah, but I thought you put it in private chat.
Yeah, well, he just entered.
Oh.
So like, I have to keep sending it because he didn't get it. Did you get it? It's in a private chat.
it's not what's in the email.
No, I tried to go back to it today to get everything in situated, and it went away.
I don't see anything in private chat.
What in a torn? Oh, it would help if I hit send.
Here you go.
So, Road to Busan is not what we're watching. Train to Busan.
Train to
is what we're-
Busan. It is. It's
Oh,
just
that
the
makes
link.
it massive.
The link
Well-
went. The link went bad.
This mic, this is made for my studio mics, which are RE20s. They're much bigger, rounder mics than my Shures.
Yeah.
So this is a little bitty mic. So this is essentially what it's like when I put on a Magnum condom. It just slips right off, but it helps the sound out.
But
we have a friend that when she gets drunk, that is her favorite word. If you try to get into the conversation, she cuts you off and goes, "But," and it works really well. I love her. She's awesome. So that's
Who's Morse
man, I'm becoming
Rones?
all forehead.
Who's Morse Rones?
Who has more thrones?
Morse Ron. It's me, you moron.
Oh, I don't know, man. Gosh.
You're always so mean to me.
Right.
I was going to put retard, but I just left the card on.
Hateful.
That's
You're
right.
gonna get me demonetized.
Good. Oh, anyway.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna turn.
Wait, you guys are making money off of this?
Heck no.
You get paid.
You get paid?
When are you gonna go for monetization?
What's
Who?
funny is on my private channel, I am monetized, but on the podcasting dead, dude, we say so many inappropriate things. It's no point of monetizing. Every episode we'd get demonetized.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I bet you Weird Wednesdays would get it, or Walking Dead. What ifs?
We might. Like I said, I still got a YouTube channel that I don't really make any content for now, but I just used to do different stuff, and I'm still. I mean, I ain't making a lot, but I'm still getting checks for that. I mean, that account's been there for 11 years, and my last video was posted probably 2 years ago, and I still make money off of it.
Nice.
Again, it's not a lot. It's not like I'm getting these thousands of dollar checks. It's like, oh, sweet, 225 in my bank account. Make it rain.
Pocket full of change.
So like, I got quarter. Go to the strip club. Tell her I ain't got dollars, but I got quarters and nickels.
Make it hail.
I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way at strip clubs. Apparently, it's frowned upon if you throw change at the strippers. I just thought they would be happy to get money, but apparently not. It hurts. Sir, you can only have.
Especially if it's a long stage, you gotta launch it.
Yeah, they're like, sir, you're only supposed to have dollar bills. I'm like, you could have told me that, man. I just went by the ATM, just went by the coin machine. You're beautiful. Bam.
Oh man, so what's going on? Like, how have everybody been as far as their week? Are you ready for the next 4 days to just hurry up and go by?
Yes.
I'm just trying to be ready for the civil discourse coming afterwards.
Oh, so true. So
Thinking about
true.
Hey, I think 2020 was just getting us ready for the apocalypse. 2021 is the apocalypse. It was a trial run for the 20s.
Very true.
Have you guys seen that meme where it's like talking about daylight savings time, and it's like getting an extra hour in 2020 is like getting a bonus track on a Yoko Ono CD. Like nobody wants it.
It's like, no, hurry! I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want no more 2020.
I don't want to. So just a tad covering of news of the week. Let's see. Did you guys hear that Netflix lost 800% of their revenue in third quarter?
Is it because of that Cuties movie?
Yes.
It's as well it should be.
Exactly. So, but instead, to make up from that, they're gonna raise
Jack
the
that
price.
up.
Yep.
Just
Gotta
think
make
about
I
it.
money.
saw that they were raising it.
When I first got Netflix, it was like what $7.99 a month or something to that effect, and now
Right.
it's what $13-14. I mean, the way they keep going in the next year or two, it will literally have doubled in price from when I signed up.
Well, they're raising it to $18.99 now.
Are you serious? To $18.99?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
oh wow. So that's more than double. Screw you,
Yeah.
Netflix.
It's ridiculous.
What sucks is like I don't really like Hulu that much, but I have it. I mean, I have all of them, but damn Netflix.
I have
you
all
smell
of them
boy.
too because, well, Amazon I get for free because my wife was a student.
Wait, I was a student like 12 years ago.
Hers was like 2 years ago, and she still got it for free.
I have Hulu, but we have the big $40 live account so that we can watch like live movie or live TV, and we cut our cable.
Oh, now Hulu Live is the ish. Like the other night, like so I have Xfinity, and I got rid of HBO. Basically, I made a trade with them, got rid of HBO, but I got every sports channel according to them that they had because I needed a sports package, and I was like, I'm willing to give up HBO. I'm willing to use my friend's HBO Go login. I'm willing to make that sacrifice to get my sports, and so. They did this whole thing, and it's like my buddy come over the other night and wanted to watch the Tech game after the Dodgers game went off, and I was like, okay. And it was the one sports channel I don't have, but he pulled up his Hulu Live. But what's scary is like Hulu straight up was like, Steve, we noticed you're not at home. Blah, blah, blah. You can only do this 2 more times this year. And I'm like, man. But Hulu Live was legit, man. I mean, it had all the channels. I mean, it was like regular TV.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all a meme real quick.
Is that me?
That's Hunter Biden. Remember they said decency's on the ballot?
That dude's fly as hell. Where he get that tie at?
That's a scarf.
Oh, I want it.
It looks like a Negan scarf.
Dude, it looks like a princess scarf. You know that flowery, furry thing princess wears?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what that looks like.
So.
Let's see here.
Tell them about tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's no coffee and gamings, which kind of sucks, but whatever.
Wow. I enjoy
because
coffee and gaming.
Well, we're going to Comic-Con.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's excused this time.
Yeah, thank you.
I enjoy that's a great way to start the morning. I mean, I don't always get to watch the entire thing, but whenever I see it pop up, I definitely try to pop in and watch a few minutes of it while I'm having my coffee.
Well, we just legit just have it just to where the gaming is not the focal point. It's just a conversation and hanging out and chilling.
Yeah, that
Pulling
keeps
you.
the audience occupied with the gaming and listening to the conversation.
You know what I'm getting tired of is getting friend requests from these porn accounts. Because I know I'm not strong enough to not click confirm. But then they're going to hack my ish. Follow this link and I'll show you sexy time on camera. Okay. And yet again, I'm on the phone with Apple to get my computer unlocked.
Lord.
Damn it, Janine. I thought we had something.
From what I've understand, the reason why you have those is because you've already accepted one.
Oh, so they're like ants. Once one shows up, the rest just come pouring through.
Yes.
This wouldn't be a problem if they were real. This would be a great thing if they were real girls.
Remember those ads that used to pop up and be like, you have 13 neighbors in your area wanting to meet you.
That's what I used to tell my girlfriend. If she get an attitude, I'd say, you better watch it. I was on my phone the other night and I saw that there are 84 singles in my area that are interested in me. So
right. It's like
I am Tinder famous.
I gotta take
that. It scares you because you leave your house and that 80-year-old lady just starts waving at you like, I hope that ain't the one. I hope that ain't the one.
But you know what? Even 80-year-old women need love. That's why JP's there, to give them the love. JP's my podcasting partner, by the way. He's very indiscriminate with who he shares the love with.
Oh man, what's he doing tonight?
He is. I think he's working. I'm not 100% sure, man. He's a busy dude. He and I both. I think he's slightly busier than me because he has like multiple jobs, but he stays busy, man. He has something really exciting coming up, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say anything. But now I don't know if it's going to go through, and I'm pretty bummed for him. So fingers crossed, because if it does, it's really cool.
Nice. He's something else, dude. That listening to him, man, is truly, you never know what to expect.
No, you don't, especially when you're trying to moderate the podcast.
He is the reason you probably won't get monetized.
Exactly. Y'all in the last year have just started seeing some of the real me. Before that, I was all prim and proper, but
I don't know though. I have watched and paid attention to who starts the sexual innuendo.
Oh, it's always JP.
I don't know about that.
Well, see, JP
there.
and I,
there he is, right there.
Where we differ is we're both always horny. It's just one of us has manners and the other one doesn't. No, but he's a great dude. He's got a lot going on, but I wish he could join, man. It's hard. I mean, like I said, most of the time too, with his night job, man, he works sometimes till close to midnight, so it's really hard to get him to do anything at night.
I could send you a link to send to him because he won't ever answer Facebook Messenger, and if he can like take a smoke break or something, he could just pop in and be like, "Hey."
You know why he doesn't answer Facebook Messenger? Because he
deleted it.
And the messaging app. Yep. I need to do that. Not the messaging app, but I need to delete Facebook off my phone.
He posted or he announced that on the podcast, and I was like, oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Side note, are you guys fans of South Park?
Yes.
Have y'all watched Trey Parker and Matt Stone's newest project? What is it called? Hold on. I'll tell you the name of it in just a second. I got tagged in it earlier and I watched it, and I swear it's one of the best things I have seen in a very, very long time. It's called Sassy Justice with Fred Sassy. It is funny as crap, man. It is Trey Parker. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, in my mind, are comedic geniuses, and this just solidifies that.
Oh, yeah. My favorite.
Is that it?
Let's see what you got. Hold on, let me switch back. Yep, that's it.
Oh man, we just have to keep talking over it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's all about deep fakes and like. So I'm gonna tell you up front. This isn't a spoiler because you're probably smarter than I am, and you're gonna notice it out the gate. So this guy narrating, I'm like, he looks like Donald Trump with the wig. How is that? Then it hit me like 2 minutes in. The entire thing is about deep fakes. It's Donald Trump's face deep faked onto one of them, and I'm like, oh.
That's awesome.
When he interviews when he interviews Al Gore, it's amazing, and the Mark Zuckerberg commercials between are gold.
Got a tip.
Like
Justice.
like Mark Zuckerberg in this runs a dialysis center, and he's like, show up before 7 and get 20% off, and he's like, stop being a burden on your family, come down to so and so dialysis center today.
Oh my gosh. That is just so funny, like to see Trump's face on him.
It took me like a good 2-3 minutes. I'm like, he looks just like Donald Trump. What the hell? And then I'm like, oh wait, the whole thing's about deep fakes and that. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm like that meme you see on Facebook with the monkey where he's like, F word, I'm dumb. That wig is something special right there.
Yeah.
Let me start by asking.
Freaking hell, cool. If he says that he's cereal.
So concerned about deep fake.
Well, what has people in the
It's the same voice.
make people say things.
He's super cereal, guys.
China and poop.
Poop.
And then you've got senators going around.
Oh my gosh.
saying vagina poop.
Vagina poop. Oh my gosh. That is too good.
Pigs are everywhere.
Oh god, it's 14 minutes. I can't.
You see right there, he just said, I'm cereal. He said it and you missed it.
Vagina poop.
What?
You're saying deep fakes are already out there.
Oh.
Yes, deep
Fakes are everywhere.
I'm cereal.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man, bear, pig.
I'm super cereal, guys.
Guys, I'm super cereal.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh.
Since this is the Halloween special, what's y'all's favorite Halloween movie before we get started?
Halloween. That's my mom's favorite horror movie of all time because she actually went to theaters to see it, and she just remembers like back then they had horror movies, but as a kid back then, that was the first time she saw a horror movie, and it just she said it. Now it's nothing, but back then it scared the crap out of everybody.
Mine was Poltergeist.
We went to
Ooh, I like Poltergeist.
we went to see the new 2018 Halloween, the most the new one. And
yeah.
I look over and my dad, like we drug my dad to go see it. I was like, dude, it's family time. Like it'll be cool. It's not gonna be that scary.
Nothing brings family together like murder.
I look over and my dad's sitting there like this, like watching the movie. just upright, just sitting chilling.
Wow. So it scared him that bad?
He just hates scary movies. It doesn't he watched Halloween when it first came out and he's like, never again. So we were all like, hey, let's go see it. And he's like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I have to pull a Captain Jack Sparrow. Where has all the rum gone?
Is that what you were drinking?
Oh yeah, I'm about to re-up on some rum. Tommy, do you drink rum?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you? I was telling Seth earlier. Have you ever tried Captain Morgan Private Stock? Oh man, do yourself a favor. Oh, in my opinion, I don't want to act like I've tried hundreds of rums. In reality, I've probably tried 5. But of those 5, Captain Morgan Private Stock is everybody that I like comes over and I let them try it. It becomes their new favorite rum. It's so good.
Oh wow.
Get it. You
I
won't
have to
regret
try
it.
that.
I like it so much. I'm gonna get some now.
All right, so we have one person. We just had two people watching. We are on. We're gonna be watching a movie on Amazon Prime called Train to Busan. Now we're gonna start this, and we're gonna watch it all together. You guys can start it wherever you want and just sync it up to our time slot. You know, we're gonna start at 0. We'll announce at 0. And if anybody jumps in and they want to know what time we're at, we'll let you know. But, more than likely, we're not going to show the video for copyright reasons. And we're not going to be doing anything to where YouTube can see it. But we're going to be giving our commentary.
Yes.
Exactly.
What he said.
Yeah. Just setting up how we're going to do a watch party, which... we've been all over. We've been all over trying to get Justin to do a Walking Dead watch party.
It's gonna happen. I think sadly though it's gonna be just me and no JP. So Seth, it might be you, me, and Tommy.
That's fine.
We might have to do that.
Dude, I love the Walking Dead. Hey, if we can
Can
do
we
that.
wait for the movie though?
No.
Oh, they haven't even had a release date, man. That's gonna be forever.
Remember Pete from that one episode we recorded? He's a big super fan.
Oh,
Pete
yeah.
Tepelkulian.
Yeah.
We could grab him and just have a bunch of Walking Dead fans or whatever.
I remember him as
episode,
being the really energetic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy got some energy.
Yeah, a lot to say. We had one guy who partook of the same substance and didn't really say much.
Oh, dude. I'm not even going to say what it is we're talking about, but, there's been several podcasts where I have had the substance. And my worry was that I would sit there the entire podcast like this, just. And oh my God, it was the exact opposite. I got so introspective. I was like, dude, I love this.
Now, what's your favorite episode out of all the Walking Dead so far?
Oh man, my favorite episode still probably is the season 4
Carolyn Beth
finale. No,
mine was the very first 2, and I'll tell you why.
The very first 2 of season 1.
Yes, the very first 2.
Okay.
The reason why is because right before that, I watched Warm Bodies. I was really into zombies, but no one made a good zombie.
Right.
And I jumped up and down and was so excited when I watched the first 2 episodes. I was like, yes, they finally got it right.
And then you got to 3 and you were like, damn it, we suck again. No, I think I still don't think any episode had me holding my breath the way the season 4 mid-season finale when the governor takes out Herschel. The whole time he was sitting there with the sword, I'm holding my breath and I'm like, yo, he's gonna kill Herschel. What's gonna happen? And when he did it, it's like I just watched my grandpa get decapitated. I was like, no. David Morrissey would have died if I could have came through that screen in that scene.
They weren't that far for a good headshot.
Oh, I think Rick could have. Yeah, no. What's crazy is it's like I really thought the whole virus thing was stupid. Like leading up to it, it had some good moments, but I was like, this just feels like filler. But I realized no, the whole thing was that virus is pretty much what guaranteed them getting their asses kicked because they didn't have half their people. Like the governor just couldn't have accidentally picked a better time to attack. Like half of their people are dead or, got diarrhea, whatever the symptoms were of that flu. So, they didn't have half their fighters.
But I would have had them like, hey, you pick a target, and as soon as you see a hand signal, let her rip.
Oh yeah, I would have straight up told Daryl, whoever my best fighters were, probably like Daryl and Maggie and Bob and Sasha. I'd have been like, all right, I'm gonna go down here and talk to them. Y'all slowly sneak out the back, get around behind these fools, and when I raise my hand, take them out.
Yeah.
And they would have never seen it coming.
Nope.
Especially Tank.
The only
douche.
thing that bothers me,
butthole?
the only thing gets me is I don't agree with the fighting they do. because it kind of reminds me of the Redcoats. They just all line up and charge each other. I want like
Right.
the Patriot movie where like he's hiding behind trees, like they're hiding and ambush him. You don't see that in the first big battle like that.
No. If people got to shooting at me, I think my first instinct would be get behind something. Not-
Yes, not just start charging.
I mean, this is coming from a civilian perspective. I mean, I'm not military, so I don't know. Maybe they're trained better, but my mind is holy shit, bullets kill people. Oh, excuse me, holy crap,
There you
bullets
go.
kill people. Let me get behind something bigger than me. But yeah, no. I mean, it's Hollywood though. I mean, these people have private trailers and have their nails done. They're not. They have no idea what a scrap would be like. I will say some of the fist fights they've had are pretty good. Like Rick and the governor throwing down, that was awesome. I feel like Rick would have taken it to him had he have not just got grazed in the leg by a bullet and had a busted up hand.
What if the governor and Negan got into it?
Oh man, hand to hand, I think the governor could take Negan. I mean, Negan can fight. He took Simon out, but I mean, the governor was a big boy, and I mean, he had that rage temper, man. What do you think, Seth? Who do you think would win fist to fist, the governor and Negan?
I'm with the governor. Just I think Negan could have outworked him.
Right.
But I think once Governor got his hands on him, just crush him like a beer can.
Oh yeah. I think Negan could out strategize the governor because I mean Negan's like we were talking about on today's Walking Dead. What if? I mean, by all accounts, if Eugene would not have betrayed betrayed Negan, by all accounts, Negan technically beat Rick. He caught him in a trap. Yeah. He outsmarted him. He had him dead to rights. Could have taken everybody out in one swoop. He just didn't count on Eugene betraying him. So when it comes to strategizing, I think the Negan would have out-strategized the governor in war. But fist to fist, I think the governor would take him. I fight dirty, though, man. I'd have kicked the governor right in his nuts. He'd have never seen that coming. This ain't a fair fight.
This ain't even fair.
This ain't even fair.
Wayne might be joining us on here if he can get home.
I don't know Wayne, but he has a relatable name.
Wayne the Brain.
Yeah,
Wayne the Brain.
He's an artist that works our local Comic-Con sometimes. He's not gonna work it tomorrow, but we work together. But he's an artist. He does comic book art.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
He's
I don't even know him, and I'm jealous of him already. He has talent. I have none.
Well, I piddle with drawing, and then I see his stuff. I just put my coloring book down and say, "Okay."
Just take your pen and go.
Okay. Let's see. Where's it?
That's what's wrong with the world. People that have talent. I have to sit on the sideline with no talent and watch them be all out there with talent, making me feel all insignificant and ish.
Let's see. I'm looking for. I've got some of his artwork saved on my laptop, so I'm trying to find some things.
Oh, he drew that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, man. That is awesome. Oh, that would be a dangerous combination right there.
Yes, sir.
He would have used the power.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man. Nobody's safe if Vegeta's got the gauntlet. Oh, crap.
Spider-Man.
You would see the dragon fly away.
With this. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of like a... What's the word I'm looking for? Almost like a gothic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could dig that.
But
hey, I want to write comics. I can't draw, though. But what I can do is I can write. Why don't me and your boy team up and make a comic together?
Heck yeah. That'd be awesome. That would be really cool.
It involves naked Martians and key lime pie. Don't ask questions. Just wait until it comes out.
Hey, David, what's up, man? David Applegate in the chat says
hey, David.
He is our resident Australian.
Oh, good day.
Good day. Me and him.
I bet every time he talks to an American, he's like, "Oh my God, shut up with your crappy Australian accents."
maybe. I don't know. Man, he's mainly my co-pilot for coffee and gaming, just because
Okay,
he's
yeah.
up. He's already up that early.
Yeah, well, it's not early for him, is it?
No, it's they're 14 hours ahead of us, so it's 9:15. It would be 10, 11 a.m. there. It's 11:15 a.m. there.
So David lives in the future.
Yes.
I'm gonna call him on Monday night and say, "Who won the election?"
Resident Aussie bit shoot. You did what with your shoot? Hannah Wright. He has a couple books that's published.
Does he? What are they
Yeah.
about?
I think elves. I'm a bad friend right now.
As someone who wants to get his work published, that's awesome.
I know that he has put it. It's on Amazon right now. Let me see if I can find the. Oh crap! Now I'm having a hard time remembering what it's called. Tell me about the Boyhood of Kale. David, correct me.
Like the salad ingredient kale.
I think so. I don't know.
The Boyhood of Kale. How kale went from the field to
I'm butchering it. I'm butchering it. It's something else. The Boyhood of Cade. Cade, that's what it is.
Cade. Okay, you said the Boyhood of Kale. Huh?
I know.
This guy named his elf after a salad ingredient.
The Boyhood of Cade, Book 1, and Power Games, Book 2.
I'm gonna come out with a sequel called The Revenge of Lettuce.
David, drop the. Can you drop the Amazon link in our group chat, please?
Yeah,
and I will bring it
please.
up on a screen share. Because we all got a group chat called the A-Hole Brigade on Facebook.
All right, now depending on what kind of group that is, I might not want to get into that one.
We started out as like a group of troll hunters.
Oh,
and
okay.
we would find trolls and then jump on them and then get them to quit being trolls, or get them kicked off of the page that we were messing with.
Oh, nice.
Y'all
remind me of my little brother. Like, did y'all ever play The Division?
Yes.
All right. Well, my little brother loved that game, right? But he got really bored with it because it gets really repetitive. So what he would go do is go into the dark zone, and he would. My little brother's a beast at video games. Like, pretty much any first or third person shooter, he's a monster at it. But like, he went to the dark zone, and he would go find people who were attacking people trying to get loot, and he would help them, like help people fend off the bad guys. He got so bored doing that, he started doing that. So I was like, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. All right there. But no, here's his I think you could buy it on Kindle. You can get it for Kindle for, I think it's $0. Or you can get it on paperback for $9. Not bad.
I'm gonna buy that and read it, and then when my daughter grows up, be like, "Who wrote this book?" I was in a chat room with him once. He's from Australia.
Yeah. All right. Is everybody logged into the watch party?
I believe so.
Cool. Talks amongst yourself. I'm gonna go pee.
You don't get to cut out the good stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Just breaking all kinds of promises with this chat. If you wonder what I keep doing, I have a bowl full of candy right here. So I'm just going through it, trying to decide, do I want a Cowtail? Do I want a Werther's Original, a Werther's Chewy, an Airhead, Nerds. Ooh, Sweet Tarts. And sadly, this is not a Halloween bowl. This is just what sits on my bar in the man cave. All right. Just gonna
Man,
close
I
your
want to.
eyes.
You know them storage sheds that look like little houses?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad has one.
I wanted to get one of them and like soundproof the walls. Have a studio in there. Where I can
Oh,
literally just walk out the house and
Yeah, man,
be
they
so
make
nice.
they make an awesome studio. My dad's got one. He bought it and it was supposed to be his man cave. What did it become? A shed. But but with that said, man, like my dad's an electrician, so he wired up some lights and stuff in his and an AC and everything. I mean, it's nice. You could live in one of those things.
Yeah.
Insulate it, put some carpet down.
What is it?
Well,
Talking about those sheds that look like houses.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was wanting to get one of them and turn it into a studio.
That'd be cool.
Soundproof walls where I could have a table and kind of do like some of them one people that do the podcast where it actually shows them from a distance sitting at a table with other people.
I would love to do a podcast where like we're all together or something, but we're all kind of spread out and stuff.
Y'all make a man trip to y'all. Yeah, a man trip. Y'all make
about that.
Oh, you ain't lived till you've been on a man trip. Y'all make a road trip, man. We'll podcast from either my actual radio studio or we'll podcast from a man cave. I mean, this
That'd
is
be
only,
cool.
This is only the backside of the man cave. We would probably podcast like over there by the toys. Somewhere in there.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I've been meaning to go. We've got another guy, Prime Mover. He's on and off here sometimes. He's probably listening, and he'll be like, "Oh, you're talking about me." Anyway, he lives in Virginia Beach, and he was like, "Hey, man, if you guys ever want to come down and chill at the beach or something, like, come on down, and we can just goof off and hang out."
Yeah, man.
And so I was like, "Dude, we should just go. That'd be awesome."
We should definitely do a meetup. I know you enough to now not think that you're gonna chop me up or chain me into your basement.
I don't have a basement, so
he later died in Seth's basement.
Crawl space. I don't have a basement.
This is gonna be the best weekend ever. He died in Seth's crawl space.
Man, I want a basement so bad, but it costs so much to put one in.
Oh,
You say that? You say you want a basement? I had one. And I didn't know people hung clothes on the rafters. And so I went down there and the lights wasn't working. And it looked like something that was like 7 foot tall hanging from the ceiling. Scared the hell out of me.
All right, so
I'm over there with a baseball bat trying to hit it.
Oh my gosh.
You talking about like that?
Yes, yes.
Dude, I grew up in a basement. We did that all the time.
I
See,
didn't
it's
know
like
that.
it's divided. That's the man cave side right there. Is all the fancy, but then you get over here and it looks like I torture people on this side. And then this side is where I put my junk for the moment. But yeah, no, I've had friends walk down and go, "Jesus, what is that?" I'm like, "It's a shirt."
Yeah, dude, but yeah, I want a basement. We're gonna have to add an addition to our house because we're having baby number 2. So I got to give up this room, this nice, spacious office room that my wife clutters up.
The side that was all cluttered up over there, not with the laundry, but the other side, that's actually what we're gonna make into a bedroom if we have another kid. They don't get the man cave. That was my stipulation. It's like unlike Mufasa said, none of this will ever be yours.
Right. No, none of this.
None of this will ever
Make
be
it
yours.
crap, kid.
I mean, you can have that side of the basement and do whatever you want to it, but stay away from this side. This is Daddy's sanctuary.
Start the game already? Late, man. Chill out, bruh.
Look, if you're not joining in the conversation, you don't get to criticize.
Right. All right. Well, let's see.
Are we going to talk while we watch this, right?
Yes, give commentary. Okay. That's essentially what it's not just a watch party. We can all watch it together, but there's a lot commentary, things that you like, don't like. One of the reasons I brought Justin into this is because he's seen it. and he can sit here and say, you know, I really like this part because of the way that they did this and yada yada yada.
Now it is in a different language, right?
It is,
Yes.
but with subtitles, man, the good thing is, so Justin, I watched Is Donald Trump a Time Traveler? Do you think someone pointed the book out to Daddy Trump and he read it to Donald growing up? Huh. Probably. I mean,
That'd be
they're
cool.
Yeah, like he was like, okay, so one day everyone's gonna think you're a time traveler if you just read and learn this book.
Follow
I don't know,
this.
That whole thing is weird, but it's like I don't want to ruin the mystique of it. But if you go back and you actually like look up terms, you realize Trump's probably not a time traveler. Like Baron was a title back then, and but there are some really weird oddities there that line up. But yeah, he very well could have been like, all right, Don Jr., jump up here on my lap, my huge lap. It's the best lap. Ask anyone.
It's huge. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
I mean, you can ask anyone. This is a lap worth sitting on. Read this book. But yeah, that's a good observation. I would have thought of that. He totally could have. Old Donnie Trump.
Wait.
Ask
know
anyone.
if it's-
I have the best lap there is to sit on.
I don't know if it's Trump's body type or what. But
Ask
people
your
don't realize
sister.
he's 6'3".
He's
People
what?
don't realize that he's 6'3". Look it up. He
Oh,
don't
dude, he
look
need-
tall.
Have you seen the photoshopped image of him with the shaved head and the goatee?
Yeah.
Yo, he needs to go with that. At least if he was acting like an a-hole with that, at least it like, yo, he might be an a-hole, but he can whoop your ass.
Have you seen the picture that somebody drew out the reason why he kind of stands hunched over a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Donnie.
that dude, man, he talks and talks and talks, and sometimes you love it, and sometimes you're like, woof.
And a lot of times you're like, oh my God, just please stop.
Did you see where they popped flares over the I think it was a rally in Arizona?
Mm-mm.
They were having a rally. All of a sudden, the F-16 just boom down over top of it and pop flares.
Was
Everybody
that planned?
No. Everybody was saying that, oh my gosh, that's such a waste of taxpayer money, yada, yada, yada. And then I was listening to Dan Bongino, and he said that somebody broke the temporary flight restriction in the area. And so a Raptor flew down pop flares to deter from that area if there was any kind of heat-seeking object. Yeah.
Politics.
I was like, dude,
When
that's
was
cool.
this? When was this?
This might have been Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was probably watching the World Series.
But he was just like, whoa, 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 look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? Like during the middle of the thing. And everyone's like, oh, look at him, like dragging money out, like showing off.
Wow.
And, yeah. I mean, it was cool.
Oh, dude, I bet it was a sight to see. But hey, your friend that is further in his writing career than I am. Thank you for checking out our channel.
Yeah, I've been. Well, that got brought up the other day about the Trump time traveler, and we were like, "Oh, dude, I can tell you something that there's something cool. You should check out this. You should check out this channel."
Gosh, it's hard to believe we did that. Like, I don't know if it's been a year, but it's been a while since we did that. Like, honestly, I knew everything that I needed to know about it going into that podcast, and now, like a year later, I don't remember much about it except for Trump's uncle or grandfather got all of Nikola Tesla's stuff. And I'm pretty sure if anybody discovered time travel, it would be Nikola Tesla, because he is just one of the most was the most underrated genius of his time. Ask anyone, he's huge. But yeah, so
yeah, that's
man.
my whole thing. Like, I watched a series called The Falling Cable or something like that. I can't remember, but it was like I was getting all into it and listening, Then at the very end, they started talking about time travel. I was like, you lost me. You lost me when you mentioned that.
I mean, like, if you study time travel, it's pretty cool because, like, I don't mean to keep. Don't let my chatter. Don't let my two rum buzz chatter keep you from watching the movie now. But the scientific, like the way they look at it from a science perspective, time travel is so fascinating. Like, you don't actually travel through time. You more or less manipulate it by the speed you travel. And it's like, you circle the earth at the speed of light. To you've only been gone a year. The earth's gone on about 50 years. So it's like you didn't really travel in time. You just kind of manipulated it.
You avoided the time, basically. But they say
you ain't going back.
Like what research I did, they said it may be possible to go into the future, but it is not possible to go into the past.
Here's something interesting, and I don't remember at this point. I can show you my bookshelf, man. I got a whole row that's nothing but physics and time travel, which does not mean I'm know any of it. Half of it I read and was like, oh, I don't know what that word means or that word or that equation. This was a waste of $15 at Barnes & Noble. But there actually is an experiment right now that's going on, and I think it started around 2012, 2011-ish, where they started a fixed point, and they're going to, at a certain time in the future, see if they can connect back to that point, which would allow them to travel back to that starting point. It involves lasers and spirals and weird stuff that's way above my education level. But I know that they're thinking there might be a chance, I'm sure it won't equate to nothing, but they're experimenting with it, which is pretty cool.
So let's say if they started like they did it in 22, they're just going to go back and say avoid 2020.
They're going to go back. Yeah, they're going to go back and be like, yo, don't bite bats. Just make it illegal around the world to eat bats.
Yeah.
Here's that jet flyover. Can you hear that?
Yep.
All right. Just
from Democrats.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look! Whoa.
Look at
give
that.
the president a little display.
Look. I imagine, and I'm not picking a political side here, but I imagine when Donald Trump at his age gets a boner, that's exactly what he says to Melina.
Oh, look.
Look at that. I love that. Look.
Oh, man. All right.
All right.
Let's jump into this movie because it's going to be a long night if we
It's
don't.
a good
This
movie,
is going to be
though.
so much fun. Yeah.
It's such a good movie.
Anybody, ain't it in a different language?
It
Yeah,
is
it's
in
Korean.
Korean, yep. But
subtitles.
The subtitles, once you get used to it, man, subtitles, it almost feels like they're speaking your language once you get to reading the subtitles.
Once you have a child, you get to learn. You love subtitles.
The only problem is the voice in my head when I read something is British. So it has that British accent. I just can't get it. No, I'm messing with you.
Oi.
Lord.
Oi. Is Brian gonna start talking?
I don't think so. He's just going to be a weenie.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Ah, there he is. He's been listening the whole time. Plot twist.
It was me, JR.
He's just sitting back like, no, I'm just judging you.
Yeah.
I ever watched him?
A film by Red Peter.
I'm programming,
What are you programming?
so I'm not reading a movie.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to. I'll put it in the simplest terms I can. I'm trying to get True Type fonts working in SDL on my Mac inside of.
All right, I'm done. I'm
.NET
done.
3.
Yeah. Hey, you're done.
Is
My
that
head hurts.
is that hipster talk for you're brewing a new beer?
No,
Damn it.
but I do need to brew a new beer.
I want
my
to
wife got
try
back
some
from
of your
Virginia
beer.
today.
I hate you live so far away, man. I would love to buy some brews from you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something.
Yeah, man.
I need to do a road trip to Roanoke or something. Get
Yeah,
some
man.
Local beers and stuff like that.
Comic-Con's this weekend.
Yeah, I can't do it this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
This is kind of like a car wash, except for there are no sexy girls. He's like,
All
oh,
of a
this
sudden you
car
see
wash.
him press it.
He's like, this ain't the car wash I thought I was going through. Where are the hot girls? Oh, well, funny for you. They're over there.
Foot and mouth disease. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Tommy, the reason why we can't go back in time, at least as far as we know, is we are only three-dimensional beings and we were pushed on the fourth dimension.
Yep.
So if you're a two-dimensional being, you get pushed along the third. You don't have any control over it. So if we ever break being only three-dimensional beings, be four-dimensional beings, then we could travel through time at will.
Jesus Christ, you sound
The
so
other problem is time, as far as we can tell, is a non-deterministic state machine. So going backward, you don't know what state you have to you don't know what created the current state you're in. So it's very difficult to go backward to the right state. This is the whole parallel universe and multi dimensions. That's why all that comes in.
It's
This
so many
cat did not hit a
paradoxes.
deer.
It's so many paradoxes too to going back in time. So many variables that just
Anyway. Let's start the movie, or we'll wander down theoretical computer science for the rest of the movie. Okay. If I change tabs, will I see it? I just see a circle. It ain't doing nothing.
You
What?
need to
what did he spit about?
Are you signed in on Amazon?
Yeah. Well, now it kicked me out.
But like, that dude just hit a deer.
I see a guy on the phone. Now I see a road. They're panning to the right.
Yep. You're
That's
right.
a deer.
Now you see a dead
That's
deer.
a dead deer. Yeah.
No, it's not.
That looks like West Virginia.
That looks like dinner.
There's an area in West Virginia looks just like that along Interstate 64, except the road's on the other side of the river, right next to the railroad tracks. It's possessed. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now.
It's a
I'm gonna turn my
zombie.
camera.
I mean, deer are already really stupid
going
creatures.
Hey Kelly, we're watching a movie in Korean.
Are you watching a Korean?
She watching a Korean movie.
She was like, that's code for foreign porn.
Burger King product placement.
Man, Burger King is. I mean, when they say they're the Burger King, they're legit everywhere.
Right.
What happened to the Burger Queen?
I've never thought of that. She branched. She divorced him and started Wendy's.
I figure Starbucks.
I would love a frozen.
She does have a
frappe
crown.
All these dead fish.
It's stressful, man. Dead fish. He's like, I could have caught those.
Yeah.
That's just because of the Simpsons movie where he dumped that tank.
Now his friend's coming over to comfort him.
Is that
you guys, you don't have.
Is that Harold and
subtitles up.
Kumar?
It
I
looks
do.
like it. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to change my settings? Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah. If you move over the screen, top right corner.
All right. Let's see. Full screen options, subtitles. There we go. Subtitles.
But that dude looks like which one, Harold or Kumar? I don't remember which one's which.
I think Harold was the Asian one.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That guy's awesome.
Oh yeah. Why do they always in the movies wear the same suit?
I don't.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say I don't pay that much attention to their suits. Enlighten me.
It's always when it's the business people, it's always a dark blue with a black tie. That's it. That's all you see usually in foreign movies.
In porn movies.
I know you said
Porn.
foreign movies, but I thought you said porn movies, and I was gonna say,
Me
Tommy,
too.
I don't want to wreck your good time, but this is a zombie movie. It's not a porn movie.
Can it be both?
Plot twist.
I haven't watched porn with a bunch of dudes since I was like 12.
Plot twist.
It's like it is a porn. Sexy zombies.
Welcome to the men's room of pleasure.
Roar, dude. I really want to learn how to speak another language. I've always
I
thought
can
it'd be
barely
so.
master the English language. How bad
al-
I'll butcher.
I've always thought it'd be so
An
cool. to
F in English, Bobby. You speak English.
You know, Jesus had long hair only because I wasn't his dad. Dude, Hank Hill's one of my heroes.
I wish they'd remake the show.
Now, in all seriousness, what I'm going to say is, and I won't, be one of those guys that's telling you all to look for, but like the relationship between him and his daughter, I'm pretty sure it's his daughter. Yeah. It's just been a while since I've seen it. Is like a really big focus of the movie.
Yeah, they're setting up how she wants to go. Like, she wants to ride the train by herself and all that. So you can tell that there's like a divide there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that doesn't
Hey,
date
buy
it.
your kids. Like, I want the Wii Switch.
I don't
the
get
heck?
why. I guess I don't pick up on subtle clues like that. I'd be like, answer my question and stop staring off into the void. Do you not like it?
Yeah. I am man. I don't take hints.
Just like in movies, people don't ever say bye when they hang up. I'd call your ass right back and be like, yo, you hung up on me?
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that
Just
with a passion.
say goodbye.
Or when someone just puts K for okay.
Oh, bro, we fighting then. I'm going to come up to your place and be like, you trying to fight with the whole cage?
I'm such a short texter too.
I hate texting.
I am totally a K person.
See, Seth, he loves to text. Like, I'll try to call him and just, dude, text me.
Because
Don't
my
call me,
daughter's
text
like
me.
asleep on my chest or something.
I do that.
And
I'm
so-
totally a don't call me, just text me kind of person.
And I grew up without a cell phone until I was 18. So I really didn't get into that texting phase.
You act
So,
like
like, the most
you act like you're 40, dude. You're freaking 2 years younger than me. You had a cell phone before I did. What are you talking about?
How old are y'all?
I'm
I'm
30.
I'm 31.
Okay, so Brian and I are the channel dads. Okay. Brian, you have to change your channel. You're now channel dads with an S.
You act like you're 50.
I'm just kidding. I'm only 24.
So sorry,
I
you
do
channel
not act
uncle.
like I'm 50.
Yeah, Justice Channel Uncle.
I just don't eat foreign food.
JP is channel.
What
creepy
are you
uncle.
talking about? Foreign food?
I don't eat foreign food. That doesn't make me old.
Tommy, we're right here, and you are
Tommy-
like way over there.
Tommy, we're America. Everything is foreign food to us.
But where do you come in with foreign food?
Every food you enjoy came from another country.
We're talking about cell phones and texting, and this cat's like, I don't like foreign food.
Because I'm trying to change the subject. I don't like to be called old.
Oh, dude, you're younger than me. Not by much, but a little bit. So
You're the youngest person in the room.
Well, that makes me feel better. Thank you.
And by the
Oh,
way, go
wow.
get Japanese hibachi. It's delicious.
Oh.
What is wrong?
Oh.
with you?
No. Oof.
Do you like pizza?
I love pizza.
Do
Thank
you
the
like steak?
Italians.
Do you like steak?
I love steak.
Do you like rice?
No, I hate rice.
What does rice ever
Well,
do to you?
Rice
It
is
tastes
amazing
like
if you're
nothing.
hungry and you want 2,000 of something. Mitch Hedberg.
What about broccoli?
Oh no. Hell no.
All right.
What?
Yeah. Bye.
I
Don't
do
you
not
get in-
eat vegetables.
Don't
I'm,
you come
I'm
in
like
here and
the
talk about
exact
broccoli.
opposite of a vegetarian. I'm
Don't
a
you
meat
be
eater.
don't be hating on broccoli.
I
I'm
don't
just-
eat any vegetables at all.
I just eat everything: vegetables, meat.
I'm lucky if I'm still alive.
The only thing that I don't like vegetable wise is tomatoes.
Okay, now, all right, Seth, boot yourself.
I will eat lettuce if it's on a cheeseburger.
Dude, I love a tomato sandwich. Tomato, mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. A piece of
If you add
cheese on
bacon to
toasted
that,
bread.
you might have some.
It's
Mm.
just a texture thing for me. That slimy inside with the little seeds. Ugh.
I love how we're watching a zombie movie and the only thing we can think of is eating. What kind of people are we?
It's a watch party. We watch and we're partying.
Yeah. Watching zombies and you getting hungry talking about food.
Yeah.
The zombies get to eat. Why don't we?
Yeah. Hey, you guys ever watch Building on Fire? You ever watch any Brian Regan stand up?
I don't think so.
Oh man, Brian Regan is this hilarious comedian, and he has a skit about walkie-talkies essentially. And he's like the walkie-talkie came from military hardware, and you would think, the same department that made the Tomahawk missile, the Apache helicopter, wouldn't come up with something like, "Hey, walkie-talkie." He's like, well, why do you call it that? Well, you're walking and talking.
You can walkie and talkie at the same time.
Yeah. Look, General.
I wonder what
I'm walking and talking.
I wonder what all those controls are for. I mean, essentially, it's a train that follows tracks. Shouldn't it just be
Right,
a
it goes-
start and stop button?
Accelerate, not accelerate. I
My
would love to drive a
girlfriend's
train.
brother-in-law. My brother's my girlfriend's brother-in-law. That's he works on a train.
I'm
That'd be
curious
cool.
if you have to have more schooling to operate a train or an airplane.
Oh, I'm sure airplane.
Airplane for sure.
You think that, but watch it be the train.
I mean, like when trains derail, like 4 people die. When when airplanes crash, like hundreds of people die. You know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
trains derailing have killed more than 4
But
people.
a 4-year-old has gotten a pilot's license. A 4-year-old.
Oh, I thought you said 40-year-old.
Me too.
I don't want
All right.
I don't want anybody under 40 piloting my plane.
No, but a
You know who-
4-year-old has had a pilot license.
You know who she reminds me of? She's not, I know, not exactly alike, but she kind of reminds me of a young. Y'all watch The Boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
She reminds me of
Kamika?
like a younger version of Frenchie's girl.
Kamika.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters on that show. But even though I couldn't think of her name off the top of my head, but she doesn't talk, so I don't. But she kind of looked like a younger her there for a second.
I wonder if they use real phones in the movies, or if that's just a piece of plastic.
It's CGI. It's a CGI phone.
So a quick search on Google. It takes about 6 months to go through training for railroad.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see.
You're the worst train guard ever. You just let a freaking loud ass zombie onto the train and didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, not spoiling anything, but these zombies ain't nothing to mess with. Like Walking Dead zombies, psh, I'd own that life.
Are these the fast zombies?
Oh, yeah. If you didn't, yeah, no, these zombies, I would just, if I didn't have an underground bunker, I'd probably just shoot myself.
Ooh.
Like, there's no
Ooh.
point in trying to fight these zombies.
Oh. So like Resident Evil zombie.
Resident Evil zombies in the game are kind of slow until they turn to crimson heads. Yeah. I'm going to get some more rum.
Sure. She gonna die.
Just regular captain now.
I think someone odd got on the train. Someone odd. What do you mean? Well, the way you looked. Oh, are you racist? That's racist.
So, you like it when you watch a zombie movie and the zombie like instantly turns, or do you like it where it takes like a couple of days for him to fully turn?
I don't know.
It just seems like the virus would spread a lot faster if it took a couple of days, and compared to like as soon as they get bit, they turn because someone killed them, and then oh look, no zombie apocalypse.
Right. This dude's tripping. This.
I feel like
that's a crack addict.
That's JP on a mushroom trip.
I feel like, dude, I feel like zombies like this could really take over the world. I still don't understand how Walking Dead zombies took over the world. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's. Did you hear the question I asked Seth? Do you like it when a zombie, like as soon as they get bit, they turn, or do you like it where it takes like a couple of days and they turn?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, if I was surviving that apocalypse, I would prefer the ones that take days.
Well, it would spread faster then because you wouldn't know you're infected until it's too late.
True.
Lock the door.
Like,
lock the door.
Lock the door. This, oh man, that right there. That guy is like my favorite character in the whole movie. This dude's awesome.
He looks fly in his blue blazer.
Tell you, he got a gorgeous wife.
Take your time. Hey, what time? What can I help you? Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door.
I would just think she was having like an overdose or something.
Mm-hmm.
Movies like this make me feel like somebody would be having a seizure in front of me in real life, and rather than actually help them, I would be worried they're going to turn into a zombie.
Right.
I'm calling you help, but I'm not getting near you because I watched both Train to Busan and The Walking Dead, and I'm not risking it.
Yeah. I don't want to get bit.
It's like ambulance come, you got them tied up.
Okay, so she's having a seizure. I think it's just a seizure, but I tied her up in case it's a zombie flu.
Right. K News.
Okay.
You have no idea. She said people will riot over anything nowadays. It's like, of course, lady.
What do we want? Chick-fil-A. When do we want it? Sundays.
This is where the eyes change.
What do you mean eyes change?
I guarantee her eyes are a different color.
White.
Yep.
You're dead, lady.
This is where movies get unrealistic for me because there's no there's jump up and run like a little you know what.
Or at least kick.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would kick the crap out of a zombie.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
It's like everybody thinks they'll survive the zombie apocalypse, but you just don't know.
Unless you're me, in which case you do know.
But you've done your research.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Give me your neck. Give me some of that neck, girl.
I love that guy right there. What's happening?
Stop opening the doors, fool. Leave it in the cart. Well, good job.
Is this one of them teenage sex parties?
Welcome to
Wait,
the
was
train
that a
of pleasure.
baseball team?
Yeah.
Welcome to the train of pleasures.
You could have just shut the door.
Violence ain't what's happening.
Yeah, I just like. Well, I don't know. Them bathrooms are not that strong. So where would you hide?
Behind a shut door.
I understand that.
Dude, I'd be getting out of a window.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even with the subway moving, I mean, I would if there's an option to get on top of it. I don't know. I would just if I had to hold on to the side of that train for an hour, I'd try it. Better than turning into a zombie.
Well, you're done. Shut the door.
And these things are not like zombies. They're like,
Rabid dogs, man.
yeah.
I mean, this is a zombie apocalypse like I feel could take over the world. It only takes a few seconds to get infected. You're extremely fast. Like this ish could spread like wildfire unless you
Yeah.
contained it, you know, in an area. But
Holy crap.
I mean, what are we like
And they
3
came
minutes?
really quick.
What are we like 3 minutes from the first bite and half the train's already infected?
Nice. You've yeed your last haul.
You have yeed your last haul, cowboy. I love this dude, man. He's the best character in the whole movie. I think we need to go.
Yeah, run.
Guy's like, no, thank you. I'll go the other way. He's like, man, I'm about to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Or a punch.
Step off, fool.
You know what? Say what you will about America's gun laws, but we would have capped half them zombies by now.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like, yay, target practice.
Clack, clack, clack.
Which I'm not gonna lie, these zombies would be insanely hard to kill. As fast as they move, you ain't getting a headshot. I don't care if you're SEAL Team 6, you ain't getting headshots. These suckers.
This is like Walking Dead on expert level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are some. I mean, like these zombies mean business.
Hmm.
Now shut and lock the door.
Yes. Shut the door.
Let those people through if they're people, but other than that, shut and lock the door.
Oh, it's stuck.
Just shut it. Shut it. Excuse me.
Oh, that's messed up. Oh, there you go.
Dick.
Start throwing some punches.
Jude.
They're like, I don't know.
I mean, cool, but I still would like to lock the door.
Right.
I don't see them doors lasting long.
No.
It said made in China on the side, so yeah, I don't think it's gonna last.
No,
that's
thank you.
smart.
We're closed today.
Yeah. You'll go away now.
We can't see you. You can't see us.
They're zombies, fool. We got to shoot them in the face.
That is the method.
Have you guys watched it? Brandon Robinson said, have you guys watched it before? No, I haven't.
I have
Such a
Such a good
Brandon.
movie.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
watched it
Justin
before.
has.
Yeah, it's a really good movie, Brandon. I remember when I got done with it, I was like, wow, not only was it scary and thrilling, but it actually almost makes you want to tear up at certain points, which says a lot about a horror movie.
Mm.
I'll be working my way up front. I wouldn't stand there.
Justin, big fan of your part of my Walking Dead trifecta. Nice.
Wait, what? Justin,
Look.
big fan. You're part of my Walking Dead trifecta. Awesome, man. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it.
You should put like a profile picture or something.
Wait. Trifecta. So who are the other two?
It's Walking Dead, Talking Dead, and Podcasting
Oh.
Dead for me. Nice.
You're the man.
Yes.
Thank you, Brandon. So awesome, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. Are you watching the movie with us?
If you want to, it's on Amazon Prime for free. It is at 29 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, man. Jump in and watch it with us. Are you on your way? I am, but there are also zombies.
There's some zombies on the train.
I'm
We're
tired
all
of
right
these
because somebody
motherfucking
shut the
zombies.
door. Yes.
I'm tired of these motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking plane.
Listen to you guys Tuesday morning. Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice.
No, watching Star Wars. What Star Wars are you watching?
Hopefully, it's one of the good Disney ones.
Shut your face. Yeah, all right.
Dude, I guess I'm just weird. Like I get the other. They're not on par with the others, but I actually have liked. I like The Force Awakens and I like The Rise of Skywalker. Though I do admit the ending was a little stupid. But I like parts of it.
They couldn't find their way up. They couldn't figure out how to go up.
Yeah.
The ships. We're watching them in order
yeah.
on episode 2. Oh, you're still good. You're still good. Hey, do me a favor and stop at episode 6. You'll do yourself a favor.
Don't listen to him. He just
our channel isn't just Walking Dead or zombie related content. Our channel is movie and entertainment news, and we just cover weekly news events. And we talked a lot of I'm
back.
Nice.
For the record, I didn't realize my camera was off.
That's what I was like. You should put like a picture or something up.
No, I had no idea my camera was off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, these zombies
Like,
ain't
you would
playing,
have
man.
to go to an island.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't see you surviving.
You know another good place to go in a zombie apocalypse? The mountains.
Where?
Go to the tip top of a mountain. It's hard terrain. Zombies will have a hard time getting up the mountain. Lots of obstacles.
All these zombies would go like right underneath the TVs.
Wait, what?
All the zombies would just go right underneath the TVs.
Oh. And they
let's see.
skateboard too.
What part? We are.
It's
when
showing the news report.
Yeah, news reports. They're discussing about the outbreak happening.
After the initial train attack, they're all safe for
Yeah.
right now. We're like 29 minutes in.
Oh, where's my mouse? Yeah, 32:50.
32:50.
I got my dual screen set up, so the movie's playing over here, and you guys are right here.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can mirror that on my TV without. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love my MacBook, but my battery, which I guess I am streaming and watching a movie, so I guess that's why it's killing the battery so fast. What delicious sweet treat do I want to put in my mouth right now?
I'd be ripping off the chairs and boarding up that wall, that thing. Like, am I the only one thinking that? Like,
I mean, yeah,
I don't know.
we would have done something.
Tommy, I'm not gonna lie. I stopped listening to you once you said that you didn't like foreign food.
I think everybody does.
No hibachi, no communication.
Yeah, we went to a really pretty middle of the road Italian restaurant. You know, not super expensive, but not, takeout. And this cat's like, I just want a Philly cheesesteak sub. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Phillies are good.
Those are foreign. They come from Italia.
They come from
Well,
Philadelphia.
all I get on is steak and lettuce and mayonnaise and cheese. I don't get that onions or nothing.
You don't. Wow, peppers and onions. What are you doing?
Dude, I just had kielbasa tonight with cooked onions and peppers, and that's the best part.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like raw onions, but cooked onions
I can
I
eat
can
whatever.
get down with.
Mushrooms and onions and peppers are like what makes a cheesesteak a cheesesteak.
In Tommy's defense, though, every now and again, because there was a time when I didn't like any well, I liked the vegetables. I didn't like onions and peppers. There was a time when my steak and cheese would be extra cheese, lettuce, and heavy mayo. And that was my prime steak and cheese. So every now and again, I'll get one like that just to take me back to being like 14. But mushrooms and peppers and onions.
You become cultured. Yeah. Just you get that to remind yourself of uncultured times.
I'm cultured. Yeah. This is before I made it.
Yeah.
Back when
I'm
I
now
couldn't afford the onions and peppers.
Yeah. Now we get peppers and onions on everything.
Ballin'.
Now my wife, she'll eat sushi like it's going out of style. I can't do that.
I like California rolls with crab meat.
I like sushi.
But I can't get down with a lot of other sushis.
There's just one place in town, and they got this big boat. It's like $50, but it's like 2 foot long. It's like a boat that they just bring and sit on your table. And man, I ate all the sushi on that. My wife was like, "Oh, it's gonna be great," and then she gets there and she's like, maybe not." No,
Well,
thanks.
Seth invited me one time. There's a sushi place next to where I'm living. It's at that Lakeside Kroger's. You remember inviting me to there?
No.
Yeah, we went in there. It was me and Nevaeh and you and your wife. and y'all got sushi or something, and I saw on the menu it had chicken nuggets, so that's what I ordered.
I don't remember that, but that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, that was like 2 years ago, maybe 3.
But you don't like General Tso's chicken either?
No.
Why?
Let me ask you guys something movie related. All right, being that I've seen it and you haven't, do you think they have the gall to kill a pregnant woman?
No.
No.
Channel Dad, what do you think? Being
I
all
think he
quiet.
fell asleep.
I think you should shut the hell up. Because you wouldn't ask us a question like that if a hand didn't come through and holding the baby and the baby's a zombie.
Dude, that would be weird.
Killed her from behind, the hand comes through, child and all.
That's dark.
Yo, did you ever watch Z Nation?
Oh, the baby in that
Unfortunately,
one?
yeah.
That was horrible.
What?
Well, did you ever see the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of whatever the name of that movie was? When he went to Mars.
Total Recall?
Total Recall, and they had that guy had that thing coming out of his chest.
Yeah, but there was a baby in a TV show called Z Nation, and it was a baby zombie. It was weird.
Have y'all ever seen the remake of Dawn of the Dead? Oh, dude. Number one, hold up. You've not seen the remake, the Dawn of the Dead that come out like 2004, somewhere in that range? Dude, that's one of the best zombie movies of all time. Like the remake is phenomenal, but there's a zombie baby in that. And it's terrifying. Y'all need to put that on your list, man. Watch the Dawn of the Dead remake. It's it's Dawn of the Dead, not Day of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. Oh, dude, that's a great remake. Oh, it's
Brandon Robinson asked, "What is the best zombies in your opinion? What movie has the best zombies in your opinion?"
It depends
for
on
killing?
best. Yeah, it depends
for killing,
on best.
Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, right, exactly. From
I can put a blunt stick through their face.
From my survival, The Walking Dead. But as far as the scariest, most brutal zombies, definitely Train to Busan or 28 Days or Weeks Later. Like those fast.
That would be Resident Evil.
Z or World War Z.
See, I got like a season into that, and it was like a show that didn't realize it was a parody of the zombie apocalypse.
World War Z, the Brad Pitt movie where they were running.
Oh yeah, no, dude,
climbing over top of each other.
The World War Z zombies are pretty much these zombies right here. I mean, like this same deal. They climb on top of each other. They're fast. They're, I probably for me the scariest zombies would be Train to Busan or like 28 days later. But as far as which zombies would I want to go up against, Walking Dead all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones I want to though is Resident Evil zombies.
Z Nation though, that is the stupidest show.
I couldn't get into now. Black Summer was really good. Have you seen
that?
That's in the same universe. That's in the same universe as Daisy. Oh, not Daisy. Z Nation. That takes place in the same universe. It's not silly though. Like it's very dark in tone. If you haven't already, go to Netflix and watch Black Summer. It's only a couple episodes. Really good.
Brandon wants to know what you're drinking, Justin.
I was having Captain Morgan Private Stock, and normally I mix it with Coke, but I ran out of Coke, so Dr. Pepper, and then I ran out of Captain Morgan Private Stock. So right now I am having a plain old Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper.
Whew.
Have you tried I think it's called Jack Daniel's Devil's Cut?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna be like, who hasn't tried Jack Daniel's?
Jim Beam.
I was gonna say, isn't that Jim Beam? Yeah. Yeah, Jack Daniels is my drink, man. I really like Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, Gentleman's Jack is good.
I think Jameson's probably one of my absolute favorites. Jameson or like Knob Creek or Buffalo Trace.
I haven't tried Knob Creek.
It's good. It's smooth.
I like some Crown Royal.
I do. Crown Royal. Y'all want a secret for a good drink? Take Crown Royal green apple and add just a splash or two of Dr. Pepper. It tastes like it tastes just like a caramel apple.
Oh wow.
Yep. I don't normally like sweet drinks, but I can do that. And you know, I'm sure Seth remembers back in the day on the podcast. One of my favorite liquors ever is Jack and Honey.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you like dreamsicles?
I do. Yep.
Get vanilla, vodka,
Yep.
and orange soda, and it tastes just like a dreamsicle.
You want to know it? Very close. You want to? My mom introduced me to this. That's what I used to do was Fanta orange and Pinnacle whipped vodka. Tell you what's better than orange soda. Get orange Powerade. Something about not having that carbonation makes it taste just like a popsicle.
Oh wow!
It'll blow your mind.
Fanta?
Right.
Don't you want the Fanta?
Speaking of Jack and Honey, let's switch it up here.
Well, all right.
It makes me feel sad that I have this many liquors in my house.
How many?
All right. You can't really see it. That whole bottom shelf right there is right there is full of liquor. Got everything from vodka to tequila to bourbon to rum, whatever you like.
My boss, my supervisor, was talking about how he got his wife a wine chiller, a like a standalone wine chiller. He was "Oh, wasn't that expensive? Wasn't that expensive?" And my wife overheard, so she's like, "Well, I want a wine chiller." I'm like, "All right." So I get her one for her birthday. There's a good amount of wine in it, and then there's like several smaller liquor bottles in it. And then I've got some other liquor in cabinets and stuff.
Dude, I feel so bad for this homeless guy right here. Side note, Jack and Honey, if you've ever wanted to drink bourbon straight, that is a great bourbon to start drinking straight.
Oh, hell.
Oh.
Yep.
This is why I want. Okay, no more escalators.
Look, I love this guy. Look, he's like, damn it, come on. Hey, Seth, you know who you should invite into one of these either watch parties or podcasts?
Who?
One of our longtime listeners. His name is Dan Ashdown. He's from Britain. That guy is super cool, man. Like, I actually, one night, a friend and my girlfriend did like a house party app with him and played some drinking games with him. Cool dude, man. He'd be great on your podcast.
Well, it's let's see. That's probably too late now.
I need to
link you up with him, man.
Ow.
Okay, go get your daughter.
Run, bruh.
Like, I'm curious on how they are. Oh, yeah. Not all heroes wear capes.
Right? That dude's awesome.
I love him.
I like how he's doing more damage than the kids with baseball bats.
All right, so let me ask you guys. Have y'all ever been in a high stress situation?
Huh?
Have you ever been in a high stress situation? I mean, obviously you've never had zombies chasing you, but have you ever been in a high stress situation where you could somewhat compare it to this?
I've been on fire before, like fully engulfed in flames.
You are a wild man, Tommy. I was just gonna say, for some reason, when I'm in a stressful situation, I don't know why. You know what pops into my head? Disney
What?
songs.
Oh, dude.
It's your
Okay.
comfort zone.
The theme for Speed.
For Speed? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Mine's Mortal Kombat.
Dun, 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 dun. I love Speed,
when I get in a high stress situation, I don't know why. Just to calm myself down, I'm always humming something. I've been in a few situations where it's like, you know, stuff's going crazy or something's happening really bad. I'm just like, thank you, Moana, for calming me down.
Yeah, I often whistle or hum like "If I Only Had a Brain" from The Wizard of Oz. I don't know why. That dude's a contortionist.
Oh no! All my Jack and Honey is gone.
Oh gosh!
That guy had to feel something.
I feel like you could run faster if you switched. You got so much wind resistance on that one arm.
Right.
I think,
now,
Seth.
do you think these are the zombies? Do you think these are zombies that smell people, or is it like how are they attracted to the humans?
I am not going to spoil that for you because that's somewhat touched on here in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Seth, I think when you were talking about meeting up and going to Bootleggers one day, I think that you should get Brian to make a Roanoke trip too.
That would be cool.
Just all.
Late, what are you doing?
He's brewing beer right now.
He looks like he's doing something.
All right, I don't know what's happening, but you're not supposed to get frustrated.
I think
when you do it.
I'm pretty sure his mic's muted and he don't know it.
Yeah.
I can see the flashing red light, you retard.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I told you not to disturb me when I'm vacuuming my room.
I'm trying to get my dog to jump up. I gotta let him out.
Oh,
they're all here going, it's time.
It's because it was what movie's on.
That is like a perfect Christmas shirt.
What?
Brian's shirt is perfect for Christmas.
Have you seen that video where it's like "Show me your genitals"? The song.
Show me your genitals. Your what? Your genitalia. Dude,
yo, Brian looks like he's dressed like that cat.
All right. True honesty in the zombie apocalypse. Are you going to be the hero or every man for himself?
I want. All right. If I answer that, I'm gonna sound like a douche.
Well, but like not from here.
Well, I'm not. Well, my answer is I don't think I'd be a hero by any means, but I've actually had a few situations where I could have ditched out on someone to save my ass, and for some reason didn't. So I like to think I would risk my life to save someone. Because I've been in some situations where, like, I could have just turned ass and ran, and for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I didn't.
I think I would try.
It's just one of those things, though, man.
I hate to say it. If my family's with me, I'm sorry, I'm running with them.
Oh no! Like if my little girl or somebody's like that's with me, then absolutely, your life means nothing compared to hers, and I would expect nothing less from you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's programmed evolution is put that in your brain. Like nothing comes before your kids. So totally on that regard, I love y'all to death, but if it came between saving y'all or saving my daughter, I'm going for my little girl. I mean,
Does that mean you're gonna
yeah.
trip me?
if
You
it
can pull
will
a
save
chain.
if it will save my little girl, absolutely.
Or is it just gonna give you a head start? Or you're gonna just like pop that foot out there? Sorry, man.
Run really fast that way. I'll cover you. As soon as you go to run, I'm like, whoop. Haha, sucker. No, I would like to. I'd like to think I'd like to think I would try to save people. At least put up an effort. I mean, I don't know that I could, but
Yeah.
I would like to think I would try.
If it's Walking Dead zombies, I think I'd be great at it.
Oh,
So
dude,
like
I would.
these kind of zombies, next
Oh,
level, I'd probably die in the first 5 minutes.
These kind of zombies would be the kind that I would soundproof my basement, and we would just live down here. You know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Behind you. Behind you. Behind. Ah! Rah! Rah, 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 rah,
Look 'em in the
rah,
eyes.
rah, rah.
What the hell?
Seth, you know what we should do next?
Yo.
We should pick a weekend. Like, I think next weekend I got to go to Charlottesville. And then I think I got a wedding. God, I don't know. My next few weekends are so booked up. We should do hashtag alive sometime.
That'd be cool.
What is
Zombies chasing you. You only have to outrun the fat guy. Thanks a lot, David.
Zombies. Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I run 30 to 45 minutes on a treadmill every day. So unless y'all working out,
I'm the fat one.
I think I'm gonna be way ahead of y'all.
Tommy, we're gonna have to do a foot race to see who the faster one is.
Well,
I'm a
run
fast
like
fat
Goofy.
kid, dude. I'm telling you.
I run like Goofy. I run fast, but it looks messed up. My knees look like they're hitting my ears.
That's oddly
So you just-
specific.
You just throw your
Well,
top.
my
half
wife
back
says
to
I
your
look
knees.
like Forrest Gump when the braces are breaking.
Do you run bow-legged?
Yeah, I'm double jointed in my knees, and I'm uncoordinated. So
I just imagine if they'd be like,
How are you double jointed in your knees? Like, what does that mean exactly?
I can. Have you ever watched that movie where the aliens bend their knees backwards?
Oh, you
think
can
it was
do
called-
that?
Yes, I can do that.
Oh, don't do that.
I have never in my life ever seen you do that.
I will show you tomorrow, Seth.
I don't know if I want to see that.
I tell you right now, I almost made someone sick showing them.
Ugh.
I'm not lying. It's
Seth, you
not
know what
like
I
a
think-
slight bend. It's a huge bend.
You know what I think you should do for your channel? I think
What?
that when ammo is no longer super scarce and expensive, I think that you, Tommy, and Brian should come down to my town. We should go out to my grandpa's land and we should get a bunch of zombie targets, like those actual full scale, like jailhead zombies, and we should do like a zombie shooting video.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what'd
yeah.
be cool? Is if I get I got a electric RC. My gas one's broke, but the electric one, and I can hook a zombie to it and have a moving target.
Oh, that's cool. You know, The Walking Dead actually helped inspire one of my most used training shooting exercises. I found a big, well, it's not huge, but I found probably like this big, this round log, tied it to a rope, tied it to a tree, and we just swing it, move, and then you shoot it as it moves. That's thanks to Shane.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Which my dad was military, so like I kind of learned how to walk and shoot and lead targets and stuff. But like when I saw Shane do that, I was like, dude, that's a great idea.
I'm sorry. I feel like
look at this dude. I love this guy so much. He's a beast.
That dude is he's a tank.
You see how fast these are? That dude would be good on Walking Dead.
Oh,
Yeah. He'd kill everybody.
yeah.
So,
This dude's great.
Justin, I'm gonna send you a link, and it's a YouTube video for a shooting bench that a friend of mine made, and it's called Sniper's Choice Shooting, and it's this design table to mount your gun to do like professional style shooting.
Oh, you know what? I got to sight in this 270 I got that I'm going to hunt with this year. That table would be perfect.
Did you do any bow hunting?
No, I've done some crossbow, but I hadn't actually done much with the compound bow. My dad was really big into that for a while, but I think I'm going to go buy me one once hunting season ends this year, and I'm going to do some bow hunting next year.
I've been hunting, but I've never killed a deer yet.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. This year I killed one last year, and I was so excited. Like it was like first day or two of hunting season, and I got pictures of it. I could send you. It had that wasting deer disease or whatever.
Yeah,
like it had tumors and like rocks looking tumors growing out of it and stuff. And like I cut past those.
Deer zombie disease.
Yeah. Yeah. And it had these tumors on its thighs. They look like actual rocks. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just a skin thing. That stuff was rooted down into the meat. So I was like, well, that sucks. No deer meat in my freezer. All right, here you go. Y'all were talking about how the zombie sent you. Check this out.
I noticed the homeless guy when they got back on the train.
Sight's a big deal for these guys. What you gonna do with that baseball? So I imagine these zombies will be worthless at night.
Yeah. Hey,
Huh.
Don't hunt during the day. Hunt at night.
It'd be like the opposite of any other zombie movie. Like most time, it's like don't go out at night. They get more aggressive at night. With these, you'd be like, we go out at night, we're good.
Real talk though. That one guy that headbutted the door, he probably felt that the next day.
He was committed to this.
He was. It only hurt for a day or two. There was a homeless guy when they got back on the train. He covered the girl's phone and was like, "Put that away."
Let me see something here. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna walk to another part of my basement so I can plug this laptop up. So I'm gonna set you guys right here for a second. You just chill. I'll be right back.
Oh Lord. I mean, it's a good way to get them to shift.
Oh yeah.
And more.
Apparently, there's a sequel.
Yeah. Sequel called Peninsula, yeah. It's not technically a sequel, it's just in the same universe.
Okay, but ain't this the second one?
No, this is the first. Ooh.
Well, I think people would be screwed if they had what's it called? Rave, where they use the neon lights and stuff.
Huh?
I said I think people would be screwed if they had one of them. What is it called, like a rave or something, where they do the glow sticks and everything.
Yeah.
You here? Ha. Man, I got Rice Krispie treat all over my MacBook.
Is it the chocolate one?
This was the one that had the M&Ms in it.
Ooh.
Y'all are getting. I'm gonna cut off my camera for a second because I'm getting uncomfortably close to my laptop. Be right back.
Come on, dear. I think he's got something to do with it. Hmm. Well, that is just something else. Well, and
What did I miss?
the girl was having a conversation with the office professional guy. Why aren't they putting them down? Like, why aren't they killing the zombies?
I feel like these zombies are a little harder to kill than the Walking Dead zombies.
And they need to start closing the doors
Yeah.
behind them.
I whip my head back and forth. I whip my head.
Late just left, whatever.
Yo, you got to get on Channel Dad, man. You don't get to be the channel. You don't get to be an absentee father. You don't get to be channel dad when I feel like it.
See,
You know
my
what?
luck is I'd crawl on there and it would fall.
I'm starting a coup. You know what? As the official oldest in this live stream, I am now your channel. Look at me. I am the channel dad now.
Great idea for a meme.
When Brian comes back, you let him know he's welcome to be the channeled granddad, but not the channel dad.
These zombies, though, they are terrifying.
Yeah, the white eyes, dude, and just the jerky head stuff. Mm-mm.
But now that they have this weakness like this, it seems like they'll be easily defeated.
Well, as long as you're in the dark, and when you're on a train, you really have no control of whether it's dark or not. You know what I mean? You're kind of at the mercy of the tunnel.
Yeah. They get in the middle, and all of a sudden, it's like come out of the tunnel, and they're like, "Ah, crap."
Oh man, we've probably gotten quite a few Walking Dead what ifs since I've been on this stream with you guys.
Nice. I can't ever think of any.
Oh man, Walking Dead what ifs are so easy. I mean, you could even be like, what if the 28 weeks later zombies were in the Walking Dead universe? How long would they have survived?
2 days.
Yeah. Rick would have never made it out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And to play whack-a-mole.
I'm kind of dealing with something right now.
Cut their head off.
Take the bat and hit the thing in the face.
Right? Like, what are you doing over there with the bat? Get over here and beat this woman in the face. Now's
Get
not
off
the
your
time
cell
for text.
phone.
Now's not the time for Facebook, Jimmy.
They're
Now's
gonna
not
let
the
him
time.
in. They're not gonna let him in.
That will be the next generation. I'm sorry. The next generation is going to have a zombie apocalypse, and they're going to look up how to kill a zombie.
Yeah, this is messed up, man. Screw that guy right there with the tie, man. Screw him.
I'd be trying to break that glass.
Oh, I'd be like, okay, you want to do this to me? If I'm going down, you going down with me.
Dude, I'd be so pissed.
Man, what kind
He's
of...
obviously has the coordination to use a baseball bat. How is he infected?
Wait, what are you talking about? That's not an infected guy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cut his hand off. Cut his hand off.
Yeah, that sucks. I love that guy, man. Best character on the whole movie. All right, you fancy bastard. I'm just going to break this glass too. Then when I get through it, I'm going to break your face.
God, I'd be so mad.
It's like a part of me, I get it, but at the same time, you're a total butthole.
There's no good or bad guys. I mean, there's slight. But most of the time, there's no good or bad people in a zombie apocalypse.
Good or bad
Like,
in
does
this?
that make sense?
Good and bad. Well, good and bad in this just depends on your own personal philosophies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, really, I might see you as a bad guy, but another philosophy, I might look at it totally different. I mean,
Like
like I
if
said,
you
like if I had
like
my
if you
little
watch The
girl,
Walking Dead, if you watch The Walking Dead, but you could easily make Rick the bad guy.
well, you could after a certain point.
Yes.
I mean, from Negan's perspective, he's a bad guy. You don't even know this dude, and he just wipes out one of your outposts for seemingly no reason. And then Carol kills more of your people, and then Abraham, Daryl, and Sasha kill more of your people. You're just like, yo, these dudes are out here just wiping me out for no reason.
Hey, y'all, flip back over to StreamYard.
Flip back over the stream.
I am channeled that now.
Send that to Brian. Like text that to him.
Yeah. I am. Hey, Collector Express, what's up, man? We're watching the movie called Train to Busan. It's a Korean film. It's pretty good. It's on Amazon Prime for free. Culture Corner.
I hate this. Oh, it's so sad.
Dude, that sucks.
What a boss, man. Like, this dude goes out like a boss. Like, I hope my death is half as honorable as this guy's.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of people want to go out in their sleep. And I've had this conversation before. I want to be awake for it.
No, I want to die in my sleep. Totally.
No.
I mean, you would
You
never
only get
know.
to experience that once.
You
might as well be awake for it.
You go to sleep and then you just never wake up. I mean, one of my best friends, my best friend, one of his biggest fears is dying in his sleep. I'm like, dude, that's how I want to go. You don't see it coming. Because, I don't know, like, at least when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Like, I feel like if I die awake, it'll be one of those weeks where I haven't cut my toenails in a while. And, like, I'll fall in some really stupid position. You know what I mean? It'll be a spectacle. And everybody's just like, oh, my God. It looks like he's trying to whip in Nene. Is he dead?
I mean, I'm sorry. Elvis Presley died on the throne. Like,
yeah, I don't want to die on the toilet. Oh, this poor old lady.
You gotta be hard to top that. I don't know. It's something that you can only experience once. Most people.
Well,
don't get to see it twice.
One thing I'll give this movie, man, is like it is not your typical zombie flick. Like there was heart and emotion put into this movie. You know what I mean?
But they didn't blur it with like a love story or something like that. Like it's
no. I mean, what they did very well with this movie is in a short amount of time, they somewhat fleshed out certain characters. Like, you know, it wasn't just your typical, oh, here's zombies, be scared. Like they actually took the time to create characters that you love, create, you know, situations that you side with one side or another. I mean, like it's actually it's a really well written zombie flick. One of the better well written zombie flicks of our time.
Oh yeah. Worst one is Warm Bodies.
I like that, except for the whole turning back into humans thing. That was stupid.
Collector Express says that he'll have to check it out. Hey, Collector Express, you coming to Comic-Con tomorrow? Yeah. I would kick that old dude with the tie in the nuts.
Oh, dude, I'd start punching everybody in that crowd. Like,
Y'all are
All you
buttholes.
gotta do is grab the tie and just like literally hit him and then pull him back. Hit him and then pull him back.
I would pull a hockey move on his ass. I'd pull the back of his jacket up over his face.
I will give it to hockey players. I have seen them throw down. And the little fights you see in the NFL ain't nothing compared to a hockey player.
Oh, dude, hockey's the only sport where like they have rules for the fighting. I mean, like there are rules to the hockey fist fights that go on there.
Man, this is like sad.
I'm telling you, man, like this movie, you ain't even seen sad yet.
I know you mentioned something about the pregnant chick.
Well, it just, man. Well, with the pregnant chick, it was just, do you think she'll die or not? But like, it's like I said, it's a well written movie.
Yeah.
Like they didn't just want to scare you with zombies. They wanted you to feel for the characters. They wanted you to get to know the characters. I mean, it's for all intents and purposes. I mean, like I said, I stand by. It's one of the best written zombie films I've ever seen.
I like where they didn't just soak the characters in blood. Like, yeah, there's blood on him, but he's not covered from head to toe in it.
I'd be like, I'd be like, number one, I'm pretty sure I could take most of you.
Yeah.
And this is speaking from perspective not of me, but of the tall guy. I'd be like, yo, let's fight for it. I tell you what, you want me in that closet? Put me in that closet. I'll pick up this old lady and beat y'all to death with her.
Collector Express is my buddy Joe's going to be setting up. I'll have a lot of okay. Where do you know is his booth going to be? Where you know what where his booth or what what it's called? I'll make sure to hit it up tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I'll try to figure out how to cut the power off.
I just separate the dadgum car and just I guess you want to keep going. What a load of crap.
Yeah, this old lady gives them what they get it, girl.
She gonna open it?
You get what you effing deserve.
Oof.
Bet they want it in there now.
Man,
I'm glad this
that
was made
Windows.
before COVID, because you'll be seeing everybody with masks.
That window's awful flexing.
Yeah.
The glass. Shoo.
Hey, do y'all like Fight Club?
I don't think I've seen it.
I've seen half.
Seth. Dude,
I know.
What the hell?
Every
Seth,
time,
Tommy.
listen, every
Oh
time
my-
you mention it, I'm like, I need to check that movie out.
Oh my God. Painting. Poster. Damn it. I want my thing adjusted. That's a poster.
Hey, you just broke the first rule.
I'm
Don't
talking
talk
about
about Fight Club.
Here's something cool. Let me see if I can find it. All right. So if you come all the way over here and up, so the bottom picture frame you see, that is an autograph from Chuck Palahniuk, who wrote Fight Club. and it says, "Hey Justin," and it has a message and it has Chuck's autograph. Above it are actual splices from the original final cut of the film. That picture frame, there were only 200 and something of them made, and those are actual splices from the actual final cut.
Dang, that's
wow.
cool.
As
What's
you
that
can tell,
picture of
it's
above your head?
Which one? That one?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a painting of Fight Club. There's Tyler
Oh.
Durden, Marla Singer. There's Jared Leto's character. There's Edward Norton, Meatloaf. Yeah, that's Jared Leto. That's Helen Bonham Carter. That's Brad Pitt. That's Meatloaf. That's Edward Norton, and these people don't count.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, man. Dude, can we please do a watch party with Fight Club?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
please.
have to get it or find it. Do you know if it's streaming anywhere?
That I don't, because I actually own like 5 copies of it. I own the cassette, I own the standard DVD, I own the Blu-ray DVD, I own the collector's edition, and I own the anniversary edition. It's my favorite movie of all time.
I have to check it out.
Cool
I've been
story.
meaning to. I have been meaning to.
Cool story, not to divert from the movie we're watching, but the whole reason I got into Fight Club, I'm proud to say, I'm not a hipster. Like, it has a cult following. All right, and the hipsters love that movie. But the cool thing is like, no shit. I was with an ex-girlfriend's little brother one day. It was just him and I hanging out, and I was like, let's go buy a 2-player video game. Couldn't find anything in GameStop. Found a game called Fight Club. I was like, hey, this is 2-player. Got it. It completely sucked. I was like, I don't know what's going on. The story makes no sense. It was made for people who had seen the movie. So I went to FYE like a week or two later, and I was like, y'all have a movie called Fight Club? And he was like, yeah, we got it on cassette. This was so long ago, it was on cassette. He goes, yeah, we got 1 VHS left. Not cassette, VHS, I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll take it. Paid $5 for it. Got halfway through it, was like, this movie sucks. By the end of it, I hit rewind and watched it all over again. Went out and bought the DVD. Went out once Blu-ray came out. I'm pretty sure I have an HD copy of it, and HD is not even a thing anymore. It's one of the it's my favorite movie of all time. My number 2 favorite movie of all time. Anybody want to take a guess?
Godfather.
Actually, no. I like The Godfather, but
Scarface.
I don't
not
know.
really. I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm not really a gangster flick kind of guy.
Oh.
Gangster flick.
Though that I'm not a gangster flick guy. The Departed, though, that was a dope movie.
I would have never guessed that. I don't remember. Like I
Captain
remember
Marvel?
I remember plenty of times you talking about the Fight Club on a podcast, but
My number 2 favorite movie of all time, Forrest Gump.
oh.
My number 3 favorite movie of all time, Tombstone.
I've never seen
That's a good one.
Tombstone.
Every time it's on, we just watch.
Tommy, okay, Seth, grab Tommy and y'all make a trip down to my part of our and let's just have a hangout session in the man cave. We'll drink, we'll watch Fight Club, we'll watch Tombstone. We're gonna get you caught up, Tommy.
All right. You gonna supply the alcohol?
Chinese food.
Tommy, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a Red Bull refrigerator over there, slap full of any kind of alcohol you want, my man,
Ooh.
and a mini bar. So it's all provided. You just make the trip now. In fact, if you have a specialty alcohol you drink, tell me, and I'll make sure it's here when you get here. Y'all should, though.
Dang.
We should do a podcasting dead / men's room joint podcast from the man cave.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty dope.
Y'all just let me know y'all want to do it, man. Y'all are welcome to come anytime. Because I mean, really, it's only like what, maybe 2 hours from you to me, Seth?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's why we said something about Lynchburg, because it was kind of like in the middle.
And man, consider this. Other than next Saturday, pretty much every Saturday, I drive up to your neck of the woods to hike.
Yeah, I was
Really?
trying to find that one place that you went to, the second place.
Tinker Cliffs. Well, Tinker
Yeah,
Cliffs, I wasn't, but like I think 20 or 30 minutes from you.
yeah.
Have you been up to the Cascades?
Yes, I have.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You take the easy course or the hard course?
Hard. I don't want to sound like a hard ass, but I always take, if I can, I try to take the harder one. I like to challenge myself,
Oh yeah, me
which
too.
I feel like that makes me sound like a douche. But I genuinely, like, me and my friends that go hiking, unless we take someone who doesn't do it often, we generally try to take the harder ones because it is a pain in the ass, but you really feel like you did something at the end of it, you know?
Oh yeah. I like it in the Cascades when you go across like one side's all rock and it's cold air coming out of it. It could be 100 degrees, but there's cold air coming out of the
Oh,
rocks.
it's a nice breeze. You ever been to Devil's Marble Yard?
No, not yet.
Dude, that is a challenging, fun little trail. Look, the sorry bastard lived.
Wow.
Do I vape some? Yes. Do you know what I call my vape? It's my douche flute.
Tommy does.
I mean, at the end of the day, say what you will about it. There definitely are douchebags that vape, but it keeps. I mean, what's bad is I didn't start vaping because I smoked for 10 years. I quit smoking one day, just cold turkey, and quit for like, I think 4 years, and then 4 or 5 years, and then like I don't even know why I vape. It's just it's like smoking candy.
I hate to say it, but when after like that, you've been smoking for a while. It's like eating.
Oh, dude, the hardest part of quitting smoking is not the nicotine or the addiction; it's the habit.
Yeah.
You have one when you like for me, the two best cigarettes of the day were when I woke up, I got dressed, ready for work, I got in my car, I hit the road, and as soon as I hit the road, I lit up a cigarette. One of the best cigarettes of the day, that morning cigarette.
Mhm.
Then after you eat a big lunch, like on
Yep.
your lunch break, and after you eat, you step outside, light up a cigarette. Best cigarettes ever.
Mine's after Barry White music.
mine's after sexy time. But no, but what's funny is like now, like I only like it's so weird. Like if I'm sober, I do not like now. I would say I'm slightly buzzed. I'm really more tired than anything because my day starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. But like I only want cigarettes when I'm drunk. If I get drunk, I want a cigarette. But like right now, if somebody's like, "Yo, you want a cigarette?" No, the thought of it just. Ugh. But when I get drunk, boy, I love them stogies.
Yeah, it's almost always Marlboro Red, and I'm trying to slowly quit. So I went to lights.
You want some advice that my dad gave me? And it was
Yeah.
seriously the most. All right. So here's something I hear, and a guy I work with was not happy when I said this, but it's true. Well, I worked with him a long, long time ago, but like you hear people say, "Oh, I'm cutting back. I'm down." I went to the doctor one time back in the day. Smoked Newports, and I got to the point where I couldn't laugh without coughing.
Mm.
And he told me, he was like, if there's, the menthol and the fiberglass and these filters are cutting up your lungs. That's what's happening. And I was like, well,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to cut back to, and he told me straight up, my dad told me this. I remember telling my dad, I was like, yeah, I've cut back to like 3 a day. My dad goes, if you're going to smoke 3 a day, just smoke a pack. My dad used to smoke. He was like, either you quit or you don't. There is no, I'm cutting back. Even the doctor told me, if you're going to smoke 3, just smoke a pack. You either need to quit or you don't.
Well,
You know
that
what I mean?
douchebag just sacrificed the guy that was helping him.
Well, of course. He's a douche. But yeah, man, if you like, I just one day quit cold turkey, and it was one of the hardest things I ever did. But within 2 or 3 weeks, if you can make it through and deal with the bad dreams and all of that, if you can just make it through those 2 weeks, it gets easier every week after that.
What do you mean bad dreams?
When I quit smoking, my nicotine withdrawals, man. Well, actually, yeah, my nicotine withdrawals, dude. I started having some freaking crazy nightmares.
Oh, I have a nightmare. I have the same nightmare every night for the past since I was like 10 years old.
I have recurring nightmares, but I don't have them that often. Like I might have them once a year.
I
Well,
have
when
them like twice a week, and I'll punch stuff in my sleep. I've broken stuff in my sleep.
I break hearts in my sleep. No, you want to know something crazy? This is a true story. We'll get a little paranormal for a second. When I quit smoking, all right, I had this probably all right. So I had this really weird dream because my grandma, I called her my nana, was like pretty much my mom for the longest time. Just was a huge influence in my life. And I swear on my child, I had this dream. I had quit smoking a few weeks before this, and I had this dream. Well, I was trying to quit. I tried to quit multiple times. This was one of the times when I had been like a week or two without a cigarette, but I eventually went back to them. But I had this dream that I was at her grave just bawling my eyes out. That was all it was. There was no words, nothing. And then about 2 weeks later, I got a call, and she was perfectly fine before then, but coming to the hospital, she's dying. That's why I think there's more to dreams than just your subconscious. Could be coincidence, could totally be. I knew.
Oh,
This dude's like, yo, you're sacrificing girls? I would throw that zombie right into him.
yeah.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Oh, yeah, this guy's the worst.
Throw her out.
Grab him and let her eat him, and then get out.
That
You
is
throw her
one
out, homie.
fast acting virus, man.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
they're Korean, so they have fast metabolisms.
Well, see that one that got onto the train, she had more time than that.
Got
So I wonder
her.
if it's where they get bit. Like if they get bit in the leg, it takes a little longer. If they get bit in the neck, it's almost instant.
That's a good observation.
I like Walking Dead's kind of thing to it. Like everybody's already a zombie. You just got to die before you become it.
Oh, yeah. I just want to know how it came to be, how that came to be.
I wonder if they'll ever tell the story about that, like what really caused it.
I don't think they never did in the comic. I don't think the show will. Screw this guy. It's like, dude, like, what are you doing? What are
He's
you
gonna throw
doing?
you into the zombies.
Dude, he knows how to drive the train. What are you doing?
I mean, this dude risked his life. I mean, like people like this guy. I put him in the same class. I've always said some of the most evil people on the planet are the people that pretend to be stranded on the side of the road, and then you stop to help them, and they kill or rob you.
Oh,
Because essentially you're being a good human being, and they're using that to kill you. I put that guy right there with those kinds of people.
Actually, growing up, I knew someone that happened to.
It
was young, but that's exactly what happened. He helped two people.
Sorry, POS, man, to do something like that. Like you're using people's kindness against them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like essentially, you died for being a really good person.
And then that person will say, "Well, I had." They'll explain it that it's not their fault because they had a rough childhood or something like that, and that's what irks me.
Give a damn about your childhood.
Yeah.
Childhood or not, you still turned out to be a horrible person.
Mm-hmm. I've known people that have had horrible childhoods, and they become some of the best people. So when I hear stuff like that, I was like, "That's a choice."
Unless you have a some kind of illness, you know right and wrong.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you were brought up. I like to think if there's a heaven and you sacrifice yourself for others or you die because you stop to help someone on this, I feel like that should give you instant access to heaven. Damn.
Now, was it 28 days where they kind of ran like that and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and World War Z and 28 Days Later, they had the really fast zombies like this. Now, the DayZ zombies were like 28 Days Later on steroids.
Now, have you seen a gun this whole time in this movie?
Not well. I might be wrong, but I think they have pretty tight gun laws.
Oh. So they'd be screwed.
And see, being we haven't seen a gun, to my knowledge, I'd be interested to see how do these zombies' bodies, do you have to shoot them in the head? Or, like 28 days later, you could kill them with body shots. I mean, like,
yeah.
Their bodies.
So 28 days, it was like rabies.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like an advanced form of rabies, or either rabies or mad cow.
Yeah.
Well, like one of my favorite book series is The Remaining. If you like zombie stuff, man, The Remaining by DJ Moles or Molly's, however you say his last name, fan-freaking-tastic. But like their zombies, it's a bacteria, and you can kill them with body shots. It might take them longer to. Basically, if you shut their body down, they'll die. They just don't really feel pain.
So it's like PCP.
In a way, absolutely. Some flakka. Look at these bastards, man.
gosh.
Holy crap. Like, can you not just figure out how to disconnect that car?
I think that's the engine.
Oh, well, you don't want to lose that.
Yeah, they're on the engine.
Now's the time when a machete would come in handy.
That reminds me of like Z Nation where they kind of get in a ball.
Oh my
you know what
god!
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Hey, did you send that meme to Channel Dad, Seth?
Yeah, he hasn't responded.
He's probably hurt.
Probably he's sitting there in his
Brian,
field.
Brian, I respect you and your beer making abilities, but I am the Channel Dad now. Brian's got a great voice, man. I'll tell you what, I can't believe he never got into radio.
Oh. He's like, just keep driving. Just keep driving. You're doing good.
As you were. You were doing great, man. Don't mind me.
He's like, do y'all know the directions?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Why is he so slow?
The Muffin Man.
Because he's retarded.
Is he still Is he still turning, or is he just
Yeah.
okay?
At this point, I would be in the process of throwing you over that rail.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm still curious on how the zombies can tell humans apart from zombies. Is it the eyes? They have to see the eyes to tell.
I'd like to think maybe. I mean, think about it like this. If I've already got the flu, I don't get more flu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you've got the flu and you're around other people with the flu, you don't get more flu. So it's, but that might be a stupid analogy, but
Dead.
you wouldn't have had that chance with me, dog. The
Nah.
second you just started talking, I'd be like, okay, cool. I can still handle this guy. Let me throw him over the side.
Yeah, be like, brother, you going for a ride? Ow!
Yeah.
So I'm
He's like,
saying,
my
if we're
head.
noticing their eyes, all you'd have to do is wear sunglasses. Oh, he's screwed.
Oh no.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you, man, having a little girl, this right here hits home.
Oh yeah. I'd be cutting my hand off just to try. He's just letting him gnaw on it.
Gotta jump, bro.
See, I feel like this is what The Walking Dead's lacking, though. Like one zombie was that big of a threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it had us kind of close to that, but then it lost it when they got too good at killing the zombies.
Yeah, that's what I thought the world beyond was going to be, was zombies back to being a big threat. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the kids can't really kill them, but at the same time, it's just not that frightening. Now, see, his bite's taking quite a while.
You know, it'd be funny is if they found out the way you can cure zombies is by biting a zombie, like a human biting a zombie. Like, you know how funny that'd be.
Oh, that's gross.
Think about it, though. I'm not talking about the ones that are like a rotting corpse.
Guys, I'm just going to let you know, if you cry, it's okay. The piano
I'm behind the
music
pop
will start.
filter. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's okay.
That's
It's
awful, man.
sad shit, man. Like, that's
Mine's a bit
horrible.
plastic.
He cuts his camera off.
I got a little girl, man. Stuff like this hits to home.
I know.
Oh yeah, I do too.
We're all
But I
girl
mean,
dads.
pretty much, I just whenever you see me cut my mic off or my camera, it's because I got to hit my douche flute.
Oh, okay.
That's totally why. I got to hit the douche flute. I'll be back. No, this movie's got some depth to it, man. It's something
It
I can
really does.
appreciate. It's something I can appreciate in the zombie. It's something I feel like has been lost in the zombie genre. I mean, they like The Walking Dead adds it in there, but this is like, when's the last time you saw a zombie movie that tugged at your heart like this?
No.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
So sad, man.
I'm telling you. Like I knew going into this, I was like, man, that's why I was telling you. My girlfriend like freaking bawled at this and wasn't even half watching the movie. But when it got to that part, she's just like, oh my God.
If it was Bruce Lee, he wouldn't have got bitten.
Bruce
mean,
Lee would have
in a
stopped the zombie.
zombie movie, why would you grab for the dude's face?
I don't think he meant to, but at the same time, also you got to think, man, that fatherly instinct kicks in. I think his instinct was way less about himself and more just get this thing away from my little girl. You know what I mean?
Oh no. And she's the first one off. Like, oh, okay, I got it. It's cool.
Let's just which I don't know. I was gonna say it's like let's just let the little girl go first. But then again, I mean, lady's pregnant.
That's true.
That little girl can probably maneuver a lot faster than she can. Have you guys ever watched the Haunting of Hill House?
No.
Oh, dude, put that on your list. I mean, I'm telling you, that movie is. I mean that show is it's just phenomenal. I dare say it's a horror masterpiece. Like it's not a straight up horror in the sense of it's meant to terrify you nonstop. There is a very like deep, sad story to tell, but it's uplifting. I don't know. Watch Haunting of Hill House. I guarantee it's only like 10, it's like 8-10 episodes. I guarantee you'll be like, I'm so glad I watched that show.
My whole thing is she's doomed. I think the pregnant lady's doomed, and the only reason why I say this, anybody with a child knows that baby's gonna attract attention from zombies, from crime.
Yep.
That would be the downfall of having an infant in the zombie apocalypse for sure.
Yeah, just go down the dark tunnel because they
Right.
can't see you.
If this was 2020, the zombies be popping up like, "Are you registered to vote?"
Right.
Who you vote for?
Like, oh my God, social media! I've been registered for like 100 years. Leave me alone.
Nah, man, I ain't going in the tunnel.
It's dark. I mean, they couldn't see you
Yeah,
in the
it's
dark.
safe.
I'm going around. Oh, well, I guess so. I forget. But I'm pretty sure I would have just drove the train through that little blockade.
Yeah, but you would hit all the military men.
No,
'Cause you
no,
can't
I'm
stop
talking
on a
about I'm talking
dime.
about the beginning of the tunnel.
Uh,
Like they were just kind of cruising. Oh gosh.
give a warning shot.
Damn, this zombie can't sing worth a damn. Apparently, the virus affects your vocal cords.
I was like, what? What in the world?
They're alive. They just can't sing for shit.
She's probably like
Nah,
she's probably like Korean's next top singer or
I was gonna
something.
say, but she for real, she sings better than I do. And she's crying and still carrying those notes. Kudos.
The kid was a really good actor to have tears like that.
Oh, dude, what a good movie! Like Train to Busan is a great movie. I mean, all around, it's got it's scary. It's got suspense. It tugs on the heartstrings. I mean, really, it is one of the best zombie films I believe I've ever seen. I mean, when he falls off that train, oh my god, that is so sad. So, what do you guys think? Was it a good movie?
Yeah, I liked it. It was really good.
See, I thought this was a sequel because it had 2 in the name.
Well, there is a Train to Busan 2, but I don't think it's come out yet.
It's called The Peninsula.
Yeah, and if it's come out, it just recently came out.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, it has a 2, so I was, like, curious.
No, well, it's supposed to be Train, like, T.O.
Oh.
August 12th, 2020 is for Peninsula.
Oh, so it already came out.
You can watch it on Vudu or Amazon Prime.
I know what I will be watching tomorrow. Yeah, I really, really liked that movie, man. I remember after I had first saw it, I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting to feel things.
Yeah.
I just thought it was going to be a typical zombie flick. And at the end, I was like, damn, you go Korea. You made a better zombie movie than most Americans ever have. So let's look at this movie in review. All right. So if we were going to rate it on a 5-star rating, 1 being terrible, 5 being incredible, Seth, what would you rate this star-wise?
Based on, let's see, if we're looking at the story setup and plot, you know, the story went in depth to tell you certain things in certain aspects without, I think, handing it to you, but it allowed you to see and understand. I think based on the writing, I'm gonna go 4.5. Just to give it that wiggle room of like, you know,
everything could be better,
give or take, you know. Not to mention, I mean, you could have really cut that down if you'd have just shut a door.
But you got to think, man. I mean, like, if you didn't know what was going on, and the thing is, like me and JP have talked about many times on the podcast, it's easy for us to be like, hey, you should have shut the door, because we're watching it almost with a God perspective. We're seeing it from the outside. But if you were in the heat of those moments, you might just run for your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
But you're right. I mean, it would have easily been solved by just shutting a door in the beginning and being like, peace out, weirdos. We're going to stay at the front of the train. But, Tommy, what do you give it, man, out of 5 stars?
I give it 4.
Okay.
And the reason I give it 4 is the fighting scenes were great. The actors were great. Them discovering that they can't do nothing when it's dark, I would start covering the windows and busting the lights behind me.
I feel like the only problem with that is, though, the only chance they had to do that was in a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time you're in that tunnel, you're like, how much tunnel do we have left?
Yeah.
Right. Well, he did the calculations and came up with he had 2 minutes and so many seconds to get through.
And that would be really hard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, covering all those windows that quick.
Yeah.
That's true.
But 4 out of 5 is a good score. I'm with Seth.
Yep.
I'll give it a 4.5. I mean, I don't hardly ever give a 5-star rating to anything. So essentially, in my rating book, 4.5 is about as high as it goes. I mean, you have to blow my mind 4 or 5. But overall, man, I mean, how often do zombie movies make you want to cry?
Right.
Oh,
You know, how often do zombie movies actually, I mean, really, like George A. Romero, with all due respect, and the man is the godfather of zombie flicks. But, aside from the original Night of the Living Dead, a lot of social commentary there. His main character, he gets shot at the end. It sucked. It's a great flick, great character. But after that, I felt like George Romero's character started getting very one-dimensional. Like, as the movies progressed, it was more just like, let's just make another zombie movie. So in our lifetime, a lot of zombie flicks really don't. I think a lot of them try to hit you in the feels, but they don't succeed in the way that Train to Busan did.
Well, the reason I give it
You hated it, Tommy. That's all there is
no,
to it.
I really liked it, but the reason I really liked it is because it feels like they just scratched the surface. Like they didn't tell the whole story, but they didn't leave you hanging.
Yeah.
Like, if you get what I mean. Like, most movies, it's either the whole story and it's hard to make a sequel, or it's half the story and they leave you on a cliffhanger, and I hate that.
Right.
This one was like, it can end here, but it just feels like it scratched the surface. You want a sequel.
Oh, yeah. You guys, excuse me for like 10 seconds. I'm going to go take a leak.
Sure. I'm replying to somebody's Power Ranger comment. I'm on a Power Ranger group on Facebook.
Yeah.
And somebody's got a unopened sealed box of 1995 Power Rangers the movie trading cards set.
Oh, wow. I don't understand why the unopened are so popular. You don't know what you have.
Set just like this. What are they going for it? And is it better to leave it sealed? I have a box just like it. Let's see. It's a display case like that folds open, and you have packs like the little Pokemon cards and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have one of the I have one of these that are unopened.
So So you don't know what cards are.
I have no idea what's in it, but I've got
All right.
it.
All right. I left and it was zombies, and now Power Rangers.
I
What
can't
did
help
I-
it, man.
What did I miss? Is that
Nothing.
Is that yours?
No, it's somebody else has it. I've got one sitting behind me on the shelf over here. It's a box of trading cards, and it's unopened.
So you know how JP works at the comic shop? Dude, he got a sweet score. I'll send you some pictures when I get a chance, Seth. You'll love it. He got like some straight up OG Power Ranger toys. I mean, still in the box, unopened. I'm talking from the 90s. Oh my God. He's
What
got
you
like
doing with them?
do what?
What's he gonna do with them?
I tried to get him to sell them to me. He wouldn't do it. He's gonna display them, but I mean, he got like the White Ranger. He only needs like one or two more to have the whole set, and I'm like, dude, you're sitting on like gold. Like, holy crap! Dude brought it in, didn't want much money from him, just wanted to get rid of them and make a quick buck. And man, I was like, dude, this is amazing. Very much like like very vintage, very. I was very jealous.
So I have that's the box they had. It's still like in the shrink wrap.
Nice.
And then I also have Terminator 2 trading cards. Still in the shrink wrap.
The best Terminator there ever was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I see. Like, I found them at a yard sale for $5 each.
Did you watch the new Terminator?
No, I won't watch it. It ended with Terminator 2, and that's the way it's gonna stay.
You talking about Tommy? You talking about the one that had what's her Amelia Clark in it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Dark Fate or Genesis?
It's the one where it basically made the character have a skeleton but liquid metal covering it, and he can separate to two beings.
That was the second to last one.
I don't understand why they went from solid liquid to giving it a hard shell. Solid liquid was the way you couldn't kill it unless you melted it back in the steel. But once you give it a structure, you can kill it.
I don't know. Those movies suck.
Well, I like the second one the best.
There's only one. There's only two Terminators.
Yeah.
I don't count the rest of them. 3, 4, and Genesis were shoot, what's the word I'm looking for?
And then they had that awful series.
Well, no, wait a minute. Let's see. You had 1, 2, 3, Salvation, and Genesis. And Genesis retconned all the way back to 1. So technically it's just Terminator 1 and Genesis.
The last one was where it ended up John Connor's best friend ended up being his dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, and then recently Dark Fate come out.
When did that come out? I think the last one I watched came out like 4 or 5 years ago.
This was this past summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one retconned. This one left 1 and 2 alone and retconned 3, 4, and Genesis.
Yeah.
So this is a direct sequel to Terminator 2. And the first 5 minutes, another, apparently they sent multiple T-800s back, and one of them got away. And the first 5 minutes of Dark Fate, you see John Connor, and they're like, "Oh, let's go to the beach. Let's relax and have a good time." And all of a sudden, a T-800 pops up, bam, shoots him dead.
What?
It's like, what are you doing?
So John
Connor ends up dying.
Yeah, at the very beginning.
Very beginning.
Wow.
Like before the credits finish playing.
So they were just going purely for shock value on that.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. And then they went from that to the whole Mexican border thing. They went very political with it about the cages and them trying to get to Mexico.
Ooh, that's cool. What's that? Is that Dragon Zord?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
And
awesome.
let's see. Let me move this mic out of the way. All right. Right. I'm reversed. That's Jason David Frank's autograph.
Oh man, I got a friend that would pay you handsomely for that.
The Green Ranger. But it's the brand is Soul Chikogan. It's a Japanese brand. The whole box, everything is Japanese.
Oh, that is where'd you get that? Did you get it at a con?
I know I got it off of a website, Bluefin Toys.
Hmm.
And it's let's see. I got this last year for Black Friday for $78.
Dude, that is awesome.
It was half off.
Yeah, that's badass.
I've got a ridiculous amount of Power Ranger toys.
He does.
You know what's funny is I loved Power Rangers back in the day, and I definitely would buy some toys. Like I tried to buy those from JP, but at the same time, I've tried to go back and watch Power Rangers, and whereas I can go back and watch Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers for me, it's just hard to go back and watch it.
Yep. It's
just so cheesy, but I loved it as a kid.
I've got a couple key episodes that I'm cool with. Like I can go back and watch. Like cool. There is a streaming service called Tubi. Now you're aware that Power Rangers isn't just Power Rangers, right? It was mostly Japanese.
Oh yeah, like what was it? Well,
Super
even
Sentai.
Rita, what was it like? Even Rita Repulsa was from a different show or something, and they
Yeah.
just cut her in and dubbed over.
Yeah, for the most part. Well, they have that old Super Sentai on Tubi.
Oh wow!
So you can go back and watch, and it's dubbed.
It upset me about the White Ranger.
Huh?
It upset me about the White Ranger.
Oh, dude, it totally changed the perspective of the whole show. But like it made me not respect the White Ranger as much.
Wait, what happened?
The White Ranger was a kid, and he was a goofy kid.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about the movies? The new movies?
No, I'm talking about the Super Sentai.
Oh,
The Japanese version of it. He was a kid.
Oh, so they were all like teenagers, and he was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awful, and like he never made any kind of smart decisions or choices or whatever. He was too busy showing off his powers, and like he grabbed some girl's boobs.
What?
Like the funny stuff that they show in Japanese culture is hilarious. They have they love boobs.
Oh, dude, go watch some old like Dragon Ball. That show was perverted as hell.
Yeah, where was it? What's Roshi?
Master Roshi.
Yeah, Master Roshi. He's always like flirting with like
pervert. He's a huge pervert.
Yeah.
Well, like even like they sexualized the hell out of Bulma back in the day.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Bulma's kind of hot. But they definitely sexualized the hell out of Bulma back in the day, and but there's some scenes you can find that never made it to the American versions, and you're like, wow, this would not fly today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing we're probably gonna be cutting it off here because I know Justin's tired. I'm tired. We all tired.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Midnight almost?
Yeah,
wow.
11:44.
Yeah, I drank a monster, so
man, I'm telling you, Tommy, if you are not ready to roll by 8:30 in the morning, I will come in and wake you up.
What time are you gonna pick me up?
I'm gonna be at your house at 8:30.
Oh, I'll be up by then.
Guess what I'm gonna be doing at 8:30?
Sleeping. I'm gonna be. We're gonna go out and vote, people. I know it's getting hammered everywhere, but you got to do it. We're gonna go do the early in-person voting tomorrow morning.
I need to see if that's available in my area because it sure as hell would beat standing in line on November 3rd.
Right. So later, David. See you, buddy.
Later, David.
Yeah, we're gonna go vote, and and then we're gonna come. I'm gonna drop Brandy and Lucy off and at her mom's, and then I'm gonna go pick up you guys.
Alright.
So, whoop whoop. Justin's channel is linked in the description,
Yeah.
along with
Really check it out,
tournament.
especially on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Weird Wednesday. It's my favorite.
and get on their Patreon because it's good.
Yeah, the Patreon's actually the funnest to do because it's unfiltered and we just talk about whatever. But
How much
if you
is
like
it?
Structure. I mean, you get the extra podcast for as little as $1 a month.
How much is $1 a month? Oh, that ain't bad.
I mean,
No.
but no, wait. I'm sorry. It's $10 a month.
Oh, that still ain't bad.
No, but if you join the Patreon, you can pledge whatever you want. But we haven't set up tiers yet, just because we kind of feel bad because most of our patrons are the OGs who have been with us from the beginning, and I'm like, I don't want to set up some tier structure and then boot them out, So like, what we might start doing is like, for $1, you get 8 extra podcasts a month. If you do $5, then there'll be video podcasts, so you can actually watch the video version of that podcast for $5. And if that don't matter to you, you just pay $1 and you still get the podcast. And then I think for like $10, we'll start doing. I don't know. We've been talking about doing tiers for a while, but we're just happy that people join it. Even for $1, we're like, dude, rad.
So, quick thing. Me and Seth are talking to somebody about doing a ghost hunting kind of thing
Sign me
at
up.
old house.
Yeah, it was Chad. He bailed at the last minute. They had he's a wrestling coach.
Yeah.
For high school wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And they were having some kind of practice that went kind of late tonight. And so he got home right around the time we started, but he was like, I'm so tired, like I'm out. I'm gonna skip.
But
y'all do
him
good
and
ghost
his
hunting, man. I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I will
So-
come up and meet you guys. Partially, not that something won't. I mean, I've had some weird experiences, but I don't want to say I don't believe in ghosts, but I think a lot of times it's not ghosts. So having that mindset, I want something to change it. You know what I mean? Like I want to come out of there and be like, yo, I 100% believe in ghosts now.
Oh yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Are you gonna be the type, like me personally? I think it wouldn't register in my head it's a ghost, so I'll try to hit it.
Oh,
Like
dude,
try to
yeah.
fight the ghost. Like, would you do that?
I-
Or take off?
You know how Scooby Doo likes to jump up in Shaggy's arms?
Yeah.
That's me.
And I have a really weird, if you jump scare me, I have a really weird reaction. Like I'm definitely not like I immediately try to fight you. I have this thing where I lock up for a second. Like I don't scream. I just kind of like lock up, but then I get really freaking mad. Like I don't do jump scares well. JP could tell you, like I don't do well if you come up and like, because at first I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So I don't know that I would try to fight a ghost because I don't know what I can do to a ghost, but I definitely think I would be. If you watched our Weird Wednesday, I think I would definitely be like that Chinese guy and be like, F your mother.
I think I would go into like full helicopter mode, just straighten my arm straight out and start spinning. The
You know
ghost
what's
might
sca-
laugh at me.
That ghost will sit there and be like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you what scares me more than ghosts is there's a video you can actually, if you just Google this, you'll find it. But this guy goes into like he does like urban exploration. I don't know if he does ghost hunting, but he goes into this abandoned house to explore it. Turns out it's a functioning crack house.
Oh,
And he has
wow.
like he gets to the top of the staircase and he finds this bag full of drugs and he straight up says, "Okay, I need to get out of here. This is recently been placed here." He's on his way out and he hears somebody coming in, and these two like drug dealers come in. He hides in the closet and they're arguing and yelling and stuff. And it's like, he's lucky because imagine it's an abandoned crack house. They would have just killed him and not thought twice about it. I think that's what I'm more afraid of than a ghost.
Well,
Is that-
you want to know what's more that makes me more scared? And this is funny. I can pick up snakes. I'm not terrified of spiders or nothing. It's when I'm going to bed and my foot's off the bed. I'm sorry. For some reason, I got to scoop myself back up on the bed to make sure my feet are actually on the bed. That's the
And on
only
that
thing
note,
that
I'm going
gets
to end
me.
broadcast before Tommy gets laughed out of the building.
Dude, I don't know why that's never freaked me out because I feel like if you're touching my feet, I'm gonna kick you in the face. You're gonna be way worse off at the end of this than I am. I got a foot massage.
What was
You
that
got kicked in the
40-year-old
face.
virgin where like she was tickling his feet and he kicked her in the face and broke her nose?
I don't do feet, man. I don't give foot massages. I don't want my feet massaged. I don't like feet, and I don't like my feet. I don't like feet at all. So you go to tickling my feet, I'm gonna be like a horse and just back kick. Pow. But no, the feet things never really bothered me. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think like what really scares me. I don't know. Like I remember a long time ago when I was a kid and I believe in ghosts, my friends was like, you know what scares me more are slasher movies because ghosts can't hurt you, whereas like a slasher movie could really happen. I was like, screw that. I'm more scared.
He can.
I'm more scared of a ghost, I mean, because my dad was military, so my thought process was if Michael Myers comes to my house, my dad's gonna blow him to hell. I'm not worried about a slasher. I can't hurt a ghost. As I've gotten older and seen the real world, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm more scared of people than I am ghosts. But yeah, I've seen videos where like people go in and a homeless person chases them out or whatever.
I would love to do some urban exploration.
We did one. There's a burnt down factory near my house, and we went down there and explored it. It's actually on our channel. We did that a couple of years ago. It was actually a pretty cool video, but it wasn't nothing haunted about it or anything. But I would love to do urban exploration. It's just not much to do around here. It's a lot of tobacco barns, a lot of tobacco warehouses. Like, all right, this looks like the last 4 buildings we've been in, but
yeah. All right, well, I'm going to end broadcast. If you check in the description, there's Justin's channel, and there's a link to Brian Lapes. You can go on Brian Lapes and ask him why he jumped off of here.
And ask him what happened to his channel dad status.
That's it's gone.
Yeah, just comment, say, who's your daddy?
It's me. I'm Brian's daddy.
All right, y'all. We're out of here. See y'all.
Peace.